Presents Thiel Tomcat Football.
1, 2, 3, fight!
Thiel College Tomcat Football is brought to you by Ciance's Motel, Restaurant, and Lounge. UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Greenville Orthopedic Association. Greenville Moose Family Center, number 276. SCP Group, located in Sharon. Online at scpgroup.net for more information. Anderson Coach and Travel. Visit them online at goanderson.com. Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel athletic programs since 1990. First National Bank, the home for all your financial solutions. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. The Gallery Grill and the Greens of Greenville. Visit them online at greensofgreenville.com. ABI Fresh, proud food service provider for Thiel College. Partners ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Biddle & Company. Visit Biddle & Company online at biddle-co.com. And Ilsco Extrusions Incorporated. Ilsco has operated one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. You can listen to this game online at 790WPIC.com or listen on the go by downloading the free WPIC station app. Now, let's get to the field for our countdown to kickoff show with our game announcers, Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh.
On a crisp, cool night at the end of October, welcome to Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a Halloween night treat for you this evening. Division III college football featuring the Thiel College Tomcats against the Carnegie Mellon Tartans at Alumni Stadium in Greenville, Pennsylvania. Yes, on Halloween night, it's Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC. Good evening, everyone. I'm Hugh Ringer, and it'll be my pleasure to again call the play-by-play action tonight. I normally say former tight end Don Achenbaugh is standing to my left, all set to bring you color analysis for tonight's game. But, you know, when you have a job by day and inventory calls, duty calls. And Don Achenbaugh is counting I don't know what, but I'm sure it's been a long day for my color man. And he's so busy at his job, he's not able to be here tonight. But boy, do we have an able fill-in. In fact, if you go way back to the 2003-2004 football seasons, when I made my debut on Tomcat football, the guy I'm about to introduce you to is my color analyst. He's moved up in the world. He's one of the big shots around here. He is the sports information director for the Thiel Tomcats, so don't think he doesn't know Tomcat football. And he wore a uniform 2 or 3 times in his undergraduate days. Ed Topoleski. Ed, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you for the introduction, Hugh. I definitely didn't play tight end, that's for sure.
You were probably one of those big old offensive linemen.
I was one of those big offensive linemen. I'm just trying to keep the seat warm until Don gets back.
Well, we have an interesting football game tonight. The Tomcats, of course, are on a losing streak after winning their opener against Allegheny College here at Alumni Stadium, 37-21. But since then, they have lost 6 games in a row. They are facing a Carnegie Mellon team that is going in the other direction. They've won 3 straight football games, and they've won those games rather impressively, defeating Bethany 56-35, shutting out Grove City 44-0, and walloping St. Vincent 41-13. They come in with a high-powered offense, a very good defense, and a 4-3 record, 4-2 overall in the conference. So the Cats are going to have to play very well tonight on Halloween night to have a shot against this football team.
Yeah, they absolutely will. You're definitely right. But last year, we saw a very good game. Actually, we did the same game last year, and the Tomcats were able to pull out a victory down at Carnegie Mellon last season, 40-27. Ryan Radke figured in on 5 touchdowns in that game, and he'll be back under center tonight. So hopefully the Tomcats' luck will change a little bit, and we can hopefully pull out a win here tonight at home.
And I was thinking about that fact during the weekend that you and I had done that game together, and I'm going to say you're going to bring good luck on Halloween night to the Tomcats tonight. Let's hope that's the case. It's a beautiful night for football. The temperature is right around 50 degrees. The wind is fairly calm as we speak, and we're ready for what we hope is a good Division III college football game. Up next, we'll be back with the President's Athletic Conference report, not with Joe Underko, but with Ed Topolesky and Hugh Ringer, because a number of games were played this afternoon in the PAC. We'll get to that after this break on News Talk 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu. High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu. High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu. High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on...
The best polka music with Chuck and Eve Esposito. Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Are you covered? Whether you're signing up for health insurance for the first time or renewing your current policy, we're here to provide free help. Our trusted certified counselors will work with you to personalize a plan that meets your needs and fits your budget. Plus, we'll help you understand insurance discounts that are available. Find out more at areyoucoveredohio.org or by calling us at 1-800-648-1176. That's 1-800-648-1176. Sponsored by the Ohio Association of Food Banks and aired by OAB and this station.
In 1951, long before war...
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
It's time now for the President's Athletic Conference report, and this is Hugh Ringer along with Ed Topolesky, my color analyst for this evening. And since so many games, 4 to be exact, were played in the President's Athletic Conference this afternoon, obviously we're not going to preview, we're going to review those football games. And first of all, the league-leading Saints of Thomas More won another football game today. It was their 9th win of the year, their 7th in the conference, and they go to 7-0 in the PAC with a 42-13 win over the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. And I guess the margin, Ed, is no surprise. One would expect Thomas More would roll rather comfortably over Waynesburg, and they did today in Kentucky.
And Thomas More played a pretty close game last week, I saw. I think they won, I say only by a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah. So that's close for them.
Yeah.
And the team that is right on their backs right now in the battle for the conference championship, Case Western Reserve, went out of conference today to play an old rival of theirs, Washington University, and Case Western beat them convincingly 34-16 to go to 7-1 overall. They remain 6-0 in the PAC, and that sets up the big battle of the two undefeated teams in the PAC for all the money, marbles, and chalk in the conference next Saturday in Cleveland when Thomas More comes to play Case Western.
It's definitely be a good game, you.
No question about it. A third game that was played this afternoon was down the road in New Wilmington, and the Westminster Titans, who are having a very good year, go to 6-2 and 5-1 in the conference, rolling over a team that has struggled of late, the Bearcats of St. Vincent College. In fact, they've struggled ever since they walloped Thiel down in Latrobe about 4 weeks ago. Westminster wins the game today, 39-14. Paul Colombo had another good day throwing the football and rushing the football, and Dominic McKinley went for 105 yards, one of the better backs in the conference. And the last game that was played today, Ed, was down at Bethany, and the Bison rolled at home by a 58-26 score over the still winless Wolverines of Grove City College. It's been a tough year for Grove City, kind of an up-and-down year for Bethany, but the Bison win that game today as they go now to 4-5 and 3-4 in the conference.
Yeah, and the Tomcats are going to see that Grove City squad not next Saturday, but the following Saturday.
Okay. W&J has the weekend off, so they just got to sit back and watch and listen for this action today. Actually, they do not have the day off. What am I thinking about? They're playing tonight the same time that the Tomcats and Carnegie Mellon are playing. They're playing down in Beaver Falls against Gino DeMarco's Geneva College Golden Tornadoes. So we'll try to get scores on that game because next week Thiel goes to W&J for a 1:30 kickoff 1 week from today.
Absolutely.
And that's what took place in the President's Athletic Conference. We always thank Joe Underko for giving us great reports. He and his assistant, Kevin Fenstermacher, the former SID here at Thiel, do a great job running the conference. All right, we'll take another break and be back with our exclusive conversation with head coach Kurt Reiser of the Tomcats. That's next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We at Life Change Tea believe that the world can only get better. We Life Change Tea sell a year supply package that allows you to receive a 2-month supply absolutely free. But it's not because the world is ending. It's because this great detoxing, life-changing tea gives you 2 months for free. So log on to getthetea.com. That's getthetea.com and click on the specials page. If the world gets weird, you'll add extra tea on hand. If the world keeps going, like we believe, you'll save some do-re-mi and have extra tea on hand. It's all about choice. So with that being said, visit our website at getthetea.com. That's getthetea.com. Or call our friendly staff and get a real person to answer. We don't employ robots. A real service company selling a powerful product. 928-308-0408. That's 928-308-0408. Enjoy our herbal, non-caffeinated detoxing tea while you enjoy health. Visit us at getthetea.com.
Commercial break.
If your urine flow is weak, if you're using the bathroom more than your coworkers, then you have all the signs of an aging prostate.
Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaum. It's not Don, it's Hugh Ringer and Ed Topolesky, and I was going to count the number of times I might say that tonight. Ed is filling in for Don Achenbaum tonight. Don is unavailable. The band for Thiel College is dressed in the garb that you would expect them to be dressed in, different costumes for Halloween night, ready for their portion of the pregame show. And we're going to take a 30-second break and go back to the studio, and then we'll be ready to talk to Coach Kurt Reiser on the pregame show. So we'll take this 30-second break on 790 WPIC. Test 1, 2.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu. In 1951, long before words like artisan and gourmet were used to describe coffee, Jim O'Neill set out to create the smoothest, richest cup anyone in the Shenango Valley had ever tasted. Today, O'Neill Coffee is still family-owned and still begins with the finest beans the world has to offer. You can enjoy the taste of O'Neill Coffee no matter where you live, thanks to the O'Neill Coffee online store at o'neillcoffee.com. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, be sure to stop by O'Neill Coffee in West Middlesex. With much pride, O'Neill Coffee looks forward to serving you our exceptional coffee for years to come.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to teal.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Welcome to the Tomcat Football Update this evening on Halloween night from Alumni Stadium with the head coach of the Thiel College Tomcats, Kurt Reiser. Well, Kurt, last week in your 28-15 loss at Waynesburg, your young football team was in the game throughout, but it certainly appeared to us that mistakes and missed opportunities contributed to another tough loss.
Well, you're absolutely right. You know, we felt like we played with great intensity last week. I thought our effort level was really good. I thought defensively that's one of the better games we've played all year long. Offensively, we had some opportunities and just didn't take advantage of them, made too many mistakes. And, to Waynesburg's credit, they played a solid game on both sides of the ball and were able to control the clock a little bit in the line of scrimmage and those things. And I really felt the key to last week's game was the field position battle. When it seemed like when we had a chance to pin them in and we pinned them in, we let them out of their own end, and then when they pinned us in, we couldn't get out. So that was kind of the MO for last week's game, and hopefully we'll be able to turn things around tonight.
Kurt, would you say that better execution and cutting down on mistakes are the keys for the improvement that you're looking for in your football team?
Without a doubt, and that's something that we understand as a coaching staff, that we're trying to get our young kids to understand and to prepare the right way for a game and those types of things, so that we don't have execution mistakes in a game. So with a young football team, that's what you learn, and that's what they have to learn to be successful on Saturdays.
You've listed junior Ryan Radke as your starting quarterback tonight. Does Ryan under center give you the best opportunity for success?
Well, I think in a lot of ways he does. He brings a lot to the table from an athletic standpoint. We've moved him around a little bit. He's played quarterback, he's played receiver, and we've done that in an effort to kind of shake him loose. I think teams have done a great job this year of forcing him to stay in the pocket and make him throw the ball and read defenses and things like that. I expect, Carnegie Mellon to try to do that tonight, and we're going to try to get him out and get him running.
Jake Vormelker will be the backup this week at quarterback. Do you expect to use him in different situations?
Not necessarily. He's more of the backup tonight, and I'm not sure that we may get a couple series with Jake on the field, maybe one in the first half, one in the second half. We'll see how things are going. But he's got a bright future. He's an outstanding athlete. He's still learning and trying to grasp the offense, and I think every week he gets a little bit better. So he deserves the right to be at that backup position, and if he does get the chance, we feel comfortable with him that he'll do a great job.
Tonight you're facing a Carnegie Mellon team that has really come on this year. They've won 3 games in a row. We'll take a look at the Tartans in detail when we return. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC with live audio on 790WPIC.com and a live podcast on www.teal.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back with head coach Kurt Reiser of the Thiel Tomcats. Kurt, the 4-3 Carnegie Mellon University Tartans come to town tonight under Rich Lackner. They have a balanced offense that is very clearly led by the top rusher in this conference statistically, sophomore Sam Benger. What makes him so good?
Well, I think he's the total package. You know, he finds little creases and little cracks in the defensive front and takes advantage of you. He can make people miss. He's got good speed to the perimeter. So, you know, we got a challenge ahead of us. Our guys have to tackle well and things. We feel like he's the best running back in the conference at this point, and the statistics prove that. So, you know, we're going to have to be very solid up front to contain him.
Senior quarterback Dan Herron is having a very good year. He's not a real big classic size type quarterback, but throws the ball very well, correct?
He throws it downfield very well. You know, they're attacking defenses vertically. They have several big plays on the year, and that's a concern for us. Our secondary has in the past few weeks or early in the season given up some big plays. So, you know, we got our work cut out for us there as well. I think he's done a great job running their offense, and he's been very efficient this year.
It looks like they have a core of receivers that don't have great numbers, but good balance. Is that correct?
That is correct, and they're big. You know, they're 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", good-sized receivers that can run, get down the field. They go up and get the ball very well. They jump ball very well. So, you know, our defensive backs have to do a great job tonight.
Defensively, the Tartans have a disruptor up front in defensive end Sam Corey. He has big numbers and tackles, sacks, and tackles for loss.
Yeah, he's got 10.5 sacks, I believe it is, and you know, he does a really nice job of rushing off the edge at the defensive end position, containing the quarterback, gives tremendous effort. He's got a motor, and so, you know, our offensive tackles, Mario Fagioli, Keith Stover will get the start tonight at offensive tackle for us. You know, they're going to have to do a great job of protecting the quarterback. You know, that's an area that we feel like, you know, we can drop back, we can throw the ball on these guys. We feel like we have good matchups on the perimeter, and we think Ryan's ready to go. So we're excited about that opportunity, and hopefully we can take advantage of some things.
Now, having said that, it looks like the CMU secondary has some ball hawks. I noticed 3 guys have big numbers and turnovers, Fitzsimmons, Abner Modi, and Aitken.
Yeah, they've done a good job, but we've also noticed on film some big play opportunities and things. We watched the Bethany film, and Bethany had some opportunities in the middle of the field and created some big plays. They also had some turnovers off some tip balls and things like that. When our receivers get the chance to make the catch tonight, they got to make the catch, they got to make the play, and you know, we feel very good that Alex Horvadis will match up well. We feel good that Ronnie Howard will match up well. You know, Ryan Rowland will get more playing time tonight because he becomes a receiver and one of our personnel packages and those types of things. So we feel good about our pass game, that we can cause some problems for them and hopefully create some big plays.
Kurt, what's the key to running the football on their 3-4 defense?
Well, you know, I just think we got to be physical. We got to get on their linebackers, and you know, our offensive line has struggled this year a little bit. We struggled last week against Waynesburg with some movement, with some twists and angling and things like that. Carnegie Mellon hasn't showed as much as that on film. You know, I would imagine that they've watched the film and they might show us a little bit more tonight. So we got to be ready for that. But really, it's really just being technically sound, and we've talked this week about that with our offensive line.
We want to talk about the injury situation with your ball club, Kurt, when we return. You have a patchwork offensive line going here tonight. We'll get to that in just a couple of moments. You're listening to the home of the Tomcats, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back with head coach Kurt Reiser on the pregame show. Kurt, injuries have reared their ugly head again today with your ball club. You have a patchwork offensive line. How are you going to put it together?
Yeah, we have several injuries up front. Manny Espinoza, who started earlier in the year for us, is still out with a shoulder injury. Brian Swansinger has a knee injury. He started the last couple games for us at left guard. And Zach Young, who's a guy that's starting to get playing time for us as a backup guard, is out this week as well. So, this week Gary Heiner will move down from right tackle to right guard. Keith Stover will come in at right tackle. We still have Rayshawn Nevins at the center position. Jake Swan will move over to left guard, and we still have Mario Fagioli at the left tackle position. So there's some adjustment there. These guys have gotten reps all week long, and they're versatile enough to handle it. With what we're going to see tonight from Carnegie Mellon, they're pretty vanilla from a front standpoint, so hopefully we can handle that and make some progress here.
We didn't see Paul Jones, your good young sophomore wide receiver from Newcastle last week. Is he available tonight?
He is available tonight. He's ready to go. He'll be dressed, and I know he's looking forward to this game. And if we can get him on the field, we will. And if we feel that, and if the situation dictates it, then hopefully he'll be out there and be able to make some plays.
Finally, Kurt Reiser, do you have any tricks or treats up your sleeve for the Carnegie Mellon University Titans tonight?
We have a few things that we've worked on this week. It is Halloween, so maybe we'll pull a trick out and hand it to the Tartans. But, it's really with a young football team, it's about progress for us. We're trying to make progress with them and trying to get better every week. And hopefully this week is another chapter of that, of progressing forward. So I thought we played pretty well last week. We just didn't come away with the win. So, hopefully tonight we can execute well enough to do that.
Tell me you were totally kidding on my show Monday night when you referred to maybe bringing your team on the field through the graveyard across the way.
I was totally joking. Although some of our players have brought that up, and we kicked it around a little bit, but, we're going to enter to the traditional way. Our band will be out here, and they'll be excited. Our cheerleaders will be out here and be excited and things like that. But, we love the nighttime, the night atmosphere, the game night atmosphere that we have here at Thiel, and our players love it. So I'm sure the atmosphere will be outstanding again tonight.
Kurt, pardon my sense of humor, but let's put a scare into these Tartans tonight. How about it?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, best of luck to you, Kurt, and the Tomcats. Stay tuned. Ed Topolewski and I will have closing comments prior to the kickoff. It's Thiel and Carnegie Mellon on Halloween night at the stadium on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckley'sappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm RJ Mollison, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Well, Welcome back to Halloween night at the stadium, folks. Alumni Stadium at Stover Field in Greenville. Hugh Ringer and Ed Topolewski. It's Thiel and Carnegie Mellon. The captains are meeting at midfield, and Carnegie Mellon has just won the toss, and they have eschewed the football, as most people do. The Thiel Tomcats will move left to right on your radio and television dial as they will get the football. Ronnie Howard, the offensive captain, the pride and joy of Sharon High School, and Toretto's own Riley Shane representing the defense out there for Thiel for the coin toss. Well, the good guy wearing the white hat tonight is the Colonel from Mercer, Pennsylvania, class of 1966, and I know that very well because I was in that esteemed graduating group. Jack Thorne, the referee. The back judge is Mark Emmerling. The umpire is Mercer Athletic Director Steve Huber. Kevin Stewart is the head linesman. Thomas Work, the line judge. Shane Snyder, the field judge. Jerry LaBelle, the side judge. And you know, this clock operator goes everywhere I go. And what an affable minister he is indeed. One of the great guys in college football. Over here to our left in the nearby booth, Reverend James Newman is running the clock. Well, Ed, what do you think about the Cats with this patchwork offensive line? This is obviously going to be a challenge for these young men.
Yeah, it absolutely will. But, we're going to find out here real quick. Hopefully we can get something going and at least pick up a few first downs here on this first drive. And then we'll take it from there.
Well, we'd like to see the Cats certainly come out and have a good, strong first offensive series, keep the ball away from this Carnegie Mellon offense that's averaging 32 points a game, and to try to get things off on the good foot will be the sprinter from the track team, and from Seneca Valley High School, Richard Proper in the deep spot to our right, and to our left is the guy who rushed for 3,200 yards last year at Purchase Line High School, and that, of course, is freshman Grant Seister. So a couple of freshmen will receive this kickoff, and Gabe Renna, a 160-pound junior out of Carlsbad, California, will do the kicking off. And I'll tell you, this Carnegie Mellon roster, Ed Topolewski, gives us a real geography lesson. They have players from all over the 50 states. It's unbelievable. All right, the kick is high and deep, going back to the 5, and Proper takes it there. 10, 15, 20, 25, spins out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And on special teams there for Carnegie Mellon,
tackled by 28, Drew Fitzmaurice, their safety. He was the first one in on the play.
All right, so let's set the Thiel offense. The quarterback tonight, no surprise, is Ryan Radke, 9th in the conference in total offense with 173 yards per game. And he will be lining up with his fullback, Cody Dennis, the freshman, and getting the start is going to be another freshman back from Greenville High School, Nick Black. Ronnie Howard and Alex Horvitis, the wideouts, and they line up on the left side. Here is Radke rolling, stopping, throwing. He's going to try to get that ball out. Horvitis had a chance to grab it at the CMU 30 and could not quite pull that football down. That was a beautiful pass by Radke and good coverage by the defender.
Yeah, just a little bit of better coverage there. He had a step and a half,
yes,
actually. That could have been a big play for the Tomcats.
But it is 2nd and 10, and Kurt Roger doesn't do that often. Ed, he came out and went for the bomb down the left side.
No, the other safety in on the play there for Carnegie Mellon, Samer Abdelmadi.
Yep. All right, 4 wides in the game for Thiel, and in the gun with a protector to his left is Radke on 2nd and 10. Here's the give, and this is Kevin Daly who's in the football game, the young man who was a 1,000-yard rusher at Oil City High School and now resides in Sharon, Pennsylvania, gets a couple of yards up to the 29. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Thiel Tomcats. Now, Ed, we ought to set this offensive line. The left tackle is Mario Fagioli, his normal position. The left guard is Gary Heiner, moving over from right tackle. Rayshawn Nevins, the center. The right guard in his usual spot, Jake Swan. And the right tackle starting for the first time tonight is senior Jake Stover. All right, 3rd and 8. Radke is back. Radke's going to run. He's going to try to get away, and he's going to be tracked down from behind, and the ball is loose. And let's see who gets the football at about the line of scrimmage, the 29. There were about 8 players diving in for that, and I think Thiel
remained.
Yeah, they got back on it. Did you see who got it?
Yeah, it was Big Gary Heiner who came up with the ball.
All right, well, Gary saved the bacon, at least for now. It's 4th and 10. Radke was scrambling, and who hit him from behind?
You know what? I couldn't see. There was 2 people closing in on him.
All right, well, he really laid out Radke, and he didn't see him. So it's punt formation now for Squires, and Dylan Squires will stand back at about the 15-yard line to kick it away to the punt returners for Carnegie Mellon, Drew Fitzmaurice, and Samer Abdelmodi. And the kick is going to be away to Abdelmodi back at the 25. He's going to get to the 30, the 35, the 40. Look out. He's to the outside. Couple of cat linemen chasing him, and they're going to get him out of bounds in Thiel territory at about, looks like, the 43-yard line of the Thiel Tomcats. Well, Abdelmodi got outside and cut it across the field, Ed, and that looked like trouble.
Riley Shane pushed him out. Could have been a bigger gain if he hadn't.
All right, so Carnegie Mellon has its hands on the football for the first time, and this club can score points in bunches. Andrew Herron, the quarterback out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, is in the gun, and he has the leading statistical rusher in the conference, Sam Banger, behind him. Here's the play fake to Banger. Down the middle it goes, incomplete. John Prather, the intended receiver, down at about the 20-yard line, and was that Jake Elk in coverage from his Mike linebacker position for Thiel?
Yeah, and over the top help. He had Trevor Martin there. He was open, but the pass is just a couple of yards too far.
Andrew Herron, the quarterback, will stay in the gun with Banger back there with him, joined by Rory Hubbard in the backfield, and 3 wides. Here is the give, no, the fake, and the pass over the middle, caught with a tight end, Cree, 30, 25, 20, and is down at about the 17 or 18-yard line of Thiel. So they ran that quick pop to Zach Cree, and they don't throw to him much. That was only his 7th catch of the year.
Yeah, just a quick pass there, right over the middle, tackled by Tyrone Bynum for the Tomcats, but Carnegie Mellon 1st and 10 in the red zone.
They're at the 18-yard line of the Thiel Tomcats, threatening early. Herron in the gun, gives it off to Banger. Banger hits that hole quickly and carries a pile down to about the 15-yard line. You know, this kid is not real big, Sam Banger, 5'8", 185, but he scored 12 touchdowns. He has 1,287 yards from scrimmage. He is a precocious back, no doubt about it, out of Hingham, Massachusetts.
Tomcats able to limit him to 3 yards there. Steve Kozic on a tackle for the Tomcats.
2nd down 7 for Carnegie Mellon on the Thiel 15-yard line. Herron is back. He's going to run. He's going up the middle. He's going to get some yardage down to about the 11 or the 12-yard line, and one of the linebackers, was that our man Doak Walker who came up, or was that instead... It actually might have been the other linebacker, Don.
I think it was Doak, actually.
Was Doak? Okay.
I believe so.
Doak Walker and Tyrone Bynum have the same body types. They're both very aggressive.
I was busy watching Riley Shane get treated like James Harrison.
Oh, double-teamed, huh?
Or held.
Okay. 3rd down and 3 for Carnegie Mellon. The give to Banger, and Banger's inside the 10 to about the 8, and he may have a tartan 1st down there.
That's going to be close.
Yeah, I think it is going to be very close. Now, that was Tyrone Bynum on that side who made that tackle. Down at about the 8-yard line. They're going to give him the 1st down. It's 1st and goal for CMU. No score here in the ball game, but after a good punt return, Carnegie Mellon is threatening in the red zone. Herron in the gun, gives to Banger, and there came Doak Walker, and he said, "Not on my dime this time, little guy. You're going to go down," and he got him for maybe about a half-yard loss.
Yeah, it's actually about a yard loss, back to the 9, it looks like, and the hole just closed really fast on that play.
This Doak Walker's a heck of a player, I'll tell you. He's had a tremendous freshman year, and, you know, he just loves to play football. He's got that sparkle in his eyes. All right, Heron is back, going to throw to the corner of the end zone, incomplete out there, and it looked like the receiver going for that football was Schilling, maybe?
Yes, it was. Okay. Good coverage by Richard Proper. And it looked like the wide receiver was looking for the ball initially over his left shoulder, and it was thrown to the right.
So it's third down now at about the 8-yard line for Carnegie Mellon. The Cats have done well on the first 2 plays inside the 10, and Aaron is going to be in an empty set with 5 wides at his disposal. He's back. He gets pressure over the middle, and the pass is caught inside the 5, down at about the 4. Was that
tackled by Jake Elk? Real nice coverage there on that play. That's one of those sneaky inside routes, just an inside hideout, and then bust to the outside. But Jake Elk made a real nice tackle there, and that's going to force Carnegie Mellon to try a field goal.
Yeah, that's a good defensive job for the Cats. John Prather caught the ball down at about the 3-yard line, and they're going to line up with Gabe Renna, who's 3 or 4 in the field goal department. He'll kick it from the 10 or from the 11. It's going to be a 21-yard field goal that splits the uprights, and CMU has taken first blood of this football game. Carnegie Mellon 3 and the Thiel Tomcats nothing on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Well, that was a win for the Thiel defense, as Ed Topoleski, our analyst tonight, so aptly put it. Settling for a 21-yard field goal was Gabe Renna, and it's 3-0 Tomcats and Tartans, and the kickoff is going to be taken by Richard Proper at the 6. He's across the 25 and out to about the 27 or 28-yard line near the Thiel bench, where he is knocked out of bounds. So the Cats will get their second possession offensively of the football game here. They went 3 and out the first time. And let's see if they can move the ball a little bit better this time under the leadership of Ryan Radke.
Tackle on that kickoff by Augie Luptak. Back up outside linebacker out of Sewickley, PA, Kiski Prep.
Okay, and the Cats come to the line of scrimmage. Radke's going to go under center, Rayshawn Nevins, and Grant Seister is now in at tailback out of Purchase Line High School, the freshman. And he's going to get the quick pitch and try to turn the left, and he gets across the 30 and pays a price at about the 31-yard line. Ed, that was one of those good old high tackles there that had to rattle the chin strap a little bit, but he's a 195-pounder, and he got up like it was nothing.
He tried to cut that back at the last second, kind of did a little bit, able to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
All right, so we'll call it 2nd down and 6 for Thiel on their own 31-yard line.
Fitzmaurice in on that tackle.
All right, 2 wides out to the left. That would be Horvititz and Ronnie Howard. Here is the give to Seister, and somebody absolutely missed a block totally there. And Mr. Seister was laid out back at the 27-yard line. He hardly got the handoff there, Don.
Yeah, that was
Ed.
That wasn't our best play.
No, it certainly was not. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 as the loss is 4. It's a beautiful night for college football. You couldn't ask for anything better on the 31st of October. And I haven't seen any goblins coming out of the woods over to the far side, but I'm keeping my eye out. All right, Cats have the ball 3rd and 10. the 26-yard line. Empty set for Radke. He's back. He has time. He throws and almost intercepted by Carnegie Mellon safety Kyle Brittain, actually an outside linebacker from Largo, Florida, intended for Hervitas, but he cut right in front there, Ed, and that could have been picked off.
Yeah, that was a crossing route, and the linebacker just jumped it and almost came up with the ball.
All right, Abdelmodi is one of the punt returners who is back along with Drew Fitzsimmons. Abdelmodi to the right, Fitzsimmons to the left. Here is the kick by Dylan Squires. It's kind of low, coming to the 40. Fitzgibbons takes the ball. He's got a head of steam, 50, 40, 35, and is down to the 29-yard line of Thiel. And that time, it was a low punt, and it was a very returnable situation, Ed.
Not much hang time. Tackle, his second special teams tackle tonight by Riley Shane.
They'll put it down on the 30-yard line, so the Tomcats have not defensively had the advantage of good field position yet. Both times, they're forced to defend this team that's averaging 32 points a game deep in their own territory, and here they are at their 30 with Carnegie Mellon in a short field. Here is Heron back. He's going to air it down the middle, incomplete inside the 5, and boy, did he rifle that football, and that looked like Max Reinertsen, who was streaking down there, but Martin appeared to have very good, was it Martin or Proper?
It was Proper, actually. Yeah, it was Proper. Good coverage on the play.
He really was covering well. He's looking good in this football game.
Carnegie Mellon really coming out throwing here.
Boy, they are, and I'll tell you, Heron guns that ball. Here's the fake. The pass almost intercepted by Jake Elk.
No way, he would have been gone.
Yep, Jake Elk had a fantastic career-type game last week down at Waynesburg, and a couple of layouts that were absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, if he could have gotten his mitts around that, Ed, that would have been 6. If he could have huffed and puffed to the end zone.
I think he would have had about a 15-yard head start. Elk had 13 tackles last week,
All right, here's 3rd and 10 for CMU. Can the Cats get off the field? Heron with an empty set and 5 wides. He's back. He has time. He has all day to find receivers. Now he's going to run. Got away from a tackle. He's going to get the first down, but he fumbled the football. And Thiel, I think, is going to have the ball down at about the 15-yard line. Looks like the Cats have the football, and they do. Who has it, Ed?
It's Trevor Martin.
All right, the kid from Meadville, Pennsylvania, gets the fumble. And you know, Heron got free, broke one tackle, and then slid down, and nobody hit him really, and he lost the ball, and he hit the turf.
And we'll take it.
Well, we'll take it gladly.
So first down Tomcats here. They're going to be on about the 15-yard line. 8:01 here left in the first quarter. Carnegie Mellon holds the lead 3-0.
All right, and we see that Nick Black of Greenville High is back in at tailback for the Thiel Tomcats. Cody Dennis is the blocking back as Ryan Radke's going to go under center with an eye behind him and 2 wides to the right. Here's Radke back. He sets. He throws. He's got Ronnie Howard, and how did he make that catch? He didn't get a whole lot of yardage up to about the 20-yard line, but he was really being contested by Brittain there, the outside linebacker. I don't know how he caught the ball. I think Brittain deflected it a bit.
That was 2 near misses there by the outside linebacker, but we'll take it, pick up a 5.
Yeah, it's 5-yard gain. Well, I'd love to see Ronnie Howard have a big game tonight. He came up to me, and I said, "You ready to go, Ronnie?" And he said, "I'm always ready to go," and he is. He's had some injury problems. Like to see him break through here tonight. Here's the give to Nick Black, and he's not going to go anywhere as the linebackers for CMU stayed home, namely Nico Kamsa out of Connellsville, Pennsylvania. Made that tackle for no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5 Thiel at their own 20, trailing 3-0 at the 7:02 mark of period number 1.
Changing our personnel a little bit. Looks like we're sending in an extra tight end and a wide receiver.
Well, I know Daly is in the ball game as your running back. Horvitz, Howard, and Ryan Rowland, who's really become a slot receiver instead of a tight end, are lined up to the left. And Cody Dinger, the freshman from Girard, is down here to the other side. Here's a fake, and Radke's going to run. He's got people after him, and he's not going to get to the sticks as he's forced out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. You know, you could see those CMU Tartans were hovering in that area, Ed, because they knew he had to get to the 30, and they were determined he wasn't going to get there, and he is a couple of yards short, and Dylan Squires is going to come in to punt the football for the third time this evening.
Justin Millardy made the clean-up tackle there for Carnegie Mellon.
Fitzmaurice and Abdul Modi are deep, and this has been the key to this football game so far for CMU. Big punt returns, setting up the only score. Now, that kick's a little better, but Fitzmaurice is going to take it the 45 across the 50 and stopped at the Thiel 47-yard line. So the punt was better, and the coverage was better, and the Cats got the special teams down there to make that play, and freshman linebacker Nick Huth made the stop for the Cats on special teams.
Also in there was Tanner Lucido. So this
out
is
of Grove City High School.
This is actually Carnegie Mellon's worst field position.
It is. And a lot of teams would be giddy to have the ball on the opposing team's 46-yard line, but Thiel's feeling a little bit better about it right now. All right, let's see if the Cats can dig in here. Here is Heron giving it straight ahead, and here comes Banger, 40, 35, 30, and down to the 29.
Ball came out again.
Tyron, did a ball come out, but I think they're going to say the ground can't cause the fumble. One of the Cats picked it up and was starting to go after the hit by Tyron Bynum, the outside linebacker. But they're going to put the ball in the Thiel 29 and move the chains for a first down on the run by Sam Banger. As I said, Banger's not the biggest, he's not the strongest, but by golly, he's quick. And there he goes again, gets a full head of steam when he hits the line of scrimmage. This time he stopped for a gain of maybe 2 to about the 27.5-yard line.
Elk made the first hit. Cleaned up by a couple of other Tomcats.
So it's 2nd and 8 now for Carnegie Mellon. They lead 3-0 at the 5:50 mark of period number 1. And again, we have quarterback in the gun. Heron going to throw it down the field and over the head of the tight end, Cree, and he was covered out there pretty well by a couple of Cats. Aaron Mason was one of the Tomcat defenders back there, and the incomplete pass will make it 3rd and 8 at the Thiel 28-yard line.
Mason made a nice hit on that play.
Heron is going to go in an empty set now, and he has 4 wide receivers in the ball game, and a tight end. A plethora of people to throw to. No blitz. Thiel's only rushing 3 men, and he goes back and fires, and it's deflected and caught by the second man inside the 20 at the 18-yard line, and the recipient of that football was Garrett Strobel, a junior wideout from Leesport, Pennsylvania, and that's going to move the chains. Now, that was dumb luck right there for them, because he fired that ball in there, and it deflected off his first receiver, and Strobel came up with the deflection.
First receiver is Chris Herrera.
Yeah.
Senior out of Miami, Florida.
You know, Heron throws a wicked football.
Yeah,
my goodness, does he must have a 90-mile-an-hour fastball in baseball. He really guns that ball. Here's the give to, no, the fake. Heron's going to keep, and Heron's going to get inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. He was tripped up out there by one of the Tomcats, and that was, again, Aaron Mason, who came up from his safety position. So it's a gain about 3 yards, 2nd down, 7. Ball at the 14-yard line of Thiel. Clock runs to 4:36 in period number 1. Heron looks to the right, looks over to the bench to Rich Lackner and his offensive coordinator. They'll line up with 3 wides to the right. Banger is behind Heron. And the snap goes to Heron, and he looks. He throws over the middle. He's got an interception by Jake Elk. A diving interception by Elk. Man, is that kid playing football for Thiel. And the Cats get their 2nd turnover in the football game, and they have it on their own 10. That's taken the ball away with authority. authority by Jake Elk.
Just stepped in front of the receiver, Zach Cree, on that play. It looked very similar, actually, to the one he stepped in front of on the goal line. So in that time, he was able to come up with the interception.
Jake Elk is really coming of age these last 2 weeks. That was just spectacular. You're not going to see.
That was a great play.
A better interception by a linebacker. All right, Cats are going to come out in the gun, and Radke is back. Radke's going to dance. Radke's going to try to get away, but they're around him across the 20, up at about the 20. Oh, gee, they got a, I'm sorry, the 15 up at about the 17-yard line. But that's a pretty good gain for Ryan of 7. Make it 2nd down and 3.
Nico Combs in on the tackle, among a couple other ones for Carnegie Mellon. Nice gain there on 1st down, though, by Ryan Radke.
But, of course, now everybody is so aware of Radke's propensity and ability to run with the football on broken plays that they're keeping a posse in there. And he's not going to get much running room. In the gun is Radke with a sidecar. He's going to give it off to Seister, and Seister's going to cut forward across the 20 and get that 1st down. I like the way Grant Seister is running tonight. I still think this kid is going to be a good one. He's only a freshman. He hasn't broken one yet, but he gets up to the 23-yard line, and the Cats move the chains.
Yeah, picked up the 1st down, and I got to tell you, so far this patchwork offensive line is playing pretty well.
Yeah, one breakdown when Radke almost got dehorned, but that's going to happen. Yeah, you talk about patchwork. I'll tell you, the Steelers have nothing over on Kurt Reiser because this is patchwork personified. Here's Radke rolling left, going to throw in a run. Ronnie Howard has it at the 45 and out of bounds. Boy, that was great execution. And the Cats have another 1st down, and they're moving the football on Carnegie Mellon in a 3-0 CMU football game.
2 1st downs in a row now for the Tomcats. Brackey, as you said, just rolled out to his left, and Ronnie Howard on that shallow drag, able to pick up the 1st down.
Howard is going to line up slot left, joined by Horbitis, who's wide left, and Cody Dinger is down here to the right. In the gun is Radke with the sidecar. And Howard motions from left to right formation. Here's the snap. He's back. He's going to run around. He's got guys coming after him. He's going to have to get rid of the ball or run out of bounds, and he runs out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Pushed out by Bertain. Well, he's been all over the place so far.
Yep. It's actually a loss of about a half yard. Call it 2nd down and 10.5.
Nobody really open on that play. Radke just trying to pick something up.
All right, leaving the lineup is Grant Seister. Let's see what the Cats are going to do here on 2nd down, and we'll call it 11 at their own 47-yard line. Late 1st quarter, clock running to the 1:55 mark. We're glad to have you with us. A good college football game on a nice, crisp autumn evening. Halloween, folks. A Halloween treat. And we have a timeout called by Thiel. So we're going to take a timeout and pay a bill on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski filling in for our usual color man, Don Achenbaugh, who has work commitments that make him unable to be here tonight. And it's 3-0 Carnegie Mellon, late 1st quarter, and the Cats have it 2nd and 11 on their own 47. In the gun is Radke, and his sidecar, Kevin Daly, motions into the formation as a slot man left. He's back in the empty set. He's going to throw over the middle to Daly. Oh, he didn't quite squeeze that ball. He could have had a nice gain and a 1st down there, Don, and I think Kevin would be the first to tell you that ball should have been caught.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high. He had to go upstairs for it, but as you said, if it hits your hands, you should make the catch. That could have been a 1st down for the Tomcats, who now will face a 3rd and 11 from their own 47-yard line. 1:43 here left in the first quarter. CMU with a 3-0 lead.
All right, Cats have 4 wide receivers on 3rd and 11. Radke got to make a play to one of them here. He awaits the snap from Rayshon Nevins. He gets it. He's back. He looks. He's going to throw. He's got Horvitis. He got diving. He made the catch. Alex Horvitis. They're going to give it to him down at the 18-yard line of CMU.
He definitely had that catch.
Oh, that was a beautiful way-out catch. He just left his feet and made a diving grab at the CMU 18-yard line. You know, Kurt Reiser said in the pregame show to us, Ed, he said, you know, we like the matchup of Horvitis against this secondary.
Yeah, he just made that catch, you know, right in front of the corner, Ryan Aitken. You know, just a better effort there by Horvitis.
Cats are going to go with 4 wides. In the gun is Radke on 1st and 10 at the 18. They're in the red zone of CMU. Here's the snap. He's back. He's calling the quarterback draw. He's running around. He's going to be tracked down from behind after he gets inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. But that's positive yardage at Topoleski. We'll give him 4. Call it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, tackled from behind, as you said, by the defensive end, Junior Corey.
Yeah, Corey is their disruptor, but he hasn't disrupted anybody yet, and that's a credit to this patchwork offensive line of Thiel's. 2nd down, 6. Carnegie Mellon 14 for Thiel in a 3-0 CMU football game. Radke stops his cadence and comes up and calls something out, shifts somebody around, and he waits the snap, and he has it. He's back. He's going to throw the timing pattern. He got it. Cody Dinger! Cody Dinger of Girard makes the catch in the right corner of the end zone. He had the quarterback beaten by at least a step.
What a catch. What a throw, too.
What a throw by Ryan Radke. And what a catch by Cody Dinger, who is a wideout. He is a kickoff man. He's an extra point field goal guy. He does it all.
And he might have to play offensive line later.
He might, but he's awfully small for that. All right, in to try the extra point now for the Thiel Tomcats. Is that Dinger?
Yep.
Doggone right. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Thiel Tomcats grab the lead at 19 seconds left in the period. It's Thiel 7, Carnegie Mellon 3 on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
An 18-yard fade pattern executed to perfection. Ryan Radke to Cody Dinger. Junior to freshman. Dinger's extra point. Thiel leads 7-3. And here's the kickoff to Al Bermonti at about the 18-yard line. And he is across the 30, the 35, and up to about the 37.5-yard line, where Carnegie Mellon will have the football trailing 7-3 at Topoleski. You have the first quarter stats in your mitts. What do they show?
Okay, let's see. First downs are even. Rushing yards, CMU with a slight lead. Banger, 5 completions. We'll get some more here after this play.
All right, there to the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback, Heron, is probably going to give it to Dinger, and he does, and he's across the 45 up to about the 48-yard line. And I'll tell you, I don't know that I've seen a back all year, Ed, who gets ahead of steam and gets to that line of scrimmage with anger in his heart like Sam Banger does. Well, the big kid from Westminster is close.
Yeah.
That back really accelerates quickly.
He does have
and we have come to the end of the first quarter. It is Thiel 7, Carnegie Mellon 3. Don't go anywhere. It's Halloween. And the Cats are winning on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Alumni Stadium, ready to start the second quarter. Carnegie Mellon has the ball on its own 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Thiel leading CMU 7-3. Quarterback Andrew Herron is in the gun. Banger is behind him, and Herron is back. Herron is going to go down. He is sacked at the 40-yard line. And who was that? Was that Jeremy Stefan? No, Stephen Kuzik. Stephen Kuzik had that play. And I'll tell you, that guy has been a very solid player. Kuzik, a defensive tackle out of Templeton, PA, West Shamokin High School. It's 2nd down and 17 to give this time to Banger. He's going to get some of that yardage back. And a Tomcat came up and knocked him out as the pins out from under him, and that was Kenneth Walster, the freshman corner at the Thiel 48-yard line. But Banger gets a good deal of that yardage back. He actually gets, about 11 yards on the play, setting up 3rd down and 6 for CMU. Now, that'd be tough after the big Kuzik sack. To find that they can't stop him. Herron is back, and the pass is caught down at the 40, and it's going to be a CMU 1st down, and making that catch was wideout Graham Schilling. That's his 28th catch of the year, and he gets a CMU 1st down at the Thiel 39-yard line.
Walston hit on his second straight play. Made a real nice hit on that last run.
Herron is going to give it to Banger, and Banger slashes, and he's got yardage across the 35 and down to the Thiel 30. He gets 9 on 1st down, Don. Close to 10, and I know they're going to move the chains. They're going to say it is a 1st down. So I think CMU is answering here with a vengeance. They came out, and I don't think they like the fact they're down by 4. So they come right to the line of scrimmage after that 10-yard run by Sam Banger. And it's 1st and 10, Herron in the gun. And he's going to play fake, and he's going to drop back, and he's going to... Deflected pass for a touchdown! A Tomcat deflected that ball, and the ball is caught out of the air by CMU's John Prather, and the 6'1" receiver from Olney, Maryland, trots right into the end zone with the deflection. And who deflected that?
I think that was Aaron Mason who got his hand on it, but just right for the second time tonight, right to another CMU wide receiver for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Thiel, but an alert play for CMU, and they take the lead. And Gabe Renna is going to try to get the extra point, and he makes his 29th extra point in 32 tries. It is now 10-7, CMU over Thiel on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu.
This is John Herrickle, Defensive Coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College, Tomcat Football. News Talk 790, WPIC.
Well, a deflected pass results in a touchdown here, and that young man was right there for Johnny on the spot to make that catch, and make it he did, John Prather. And the extra point makes it 10-7 in favor of Carnegie Mellon. And Renna will kick off. And deep to receive, again for Thiel, Richard Proper on the right, and Grant Seister on the left. And the kick is going to go to Proper back at the 4. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. He's got an opening. He's at the 50. He's down to the 45-yard line. And that's what happens when you put a sprinter out there to return kickoffs. He returned 195 for a touchdown earlier in the year against St. Vincent. And he gives the Tomcats great field position in the vicinity right at the 45 of CMU. You know, Thiel's trailing right now, Ed, but you and I can see the body language down below. Thiel came to play tonight. This could be a football game, believe you me.
And absolutely, and when we're moving the ball, so let's see if we can keep it going right here.
It's a great college football game. If you're in the area, you ought to stop up, folks. In the gun is Ryan Radke with the sidecar Kevin Daly on 1st and 10 and a banana bunch receiver to the left. Here is the roll by Radke, and the pass is caught down at the 35 by Cody Dinger, the freshman from Girard, who is becoming a big play guy on this Thiel offense.
Coverage on the play by Jonathan Dyer. That's just a quick curl route.
And it's for 11 yards, and it's a 1st and 10 at the CMU 34-yard line. You know, we can remember some great games over the years with Carnegie Mellon. High-scoring affairs, including that triple overtime game the year of the 10-0 undefeated Cat team of 2005. What a game down at Gessling Stadium. Here's the give to Daly, and Daly has positive yardage, dancing close to the 30-yard line of CMU. We'll give him 4 on the play, set up 2nd and 6.
Tackled by the linebacker, stand by Coolidge. And it was nice to see so many people come back, since you mentioned it, for the 2005.
Oh, that was great.
The banquet that we had over homecoming.
Yeah, it was fantastic. The attendance was great. Get to talk to some of the young men, find out what they're doing, and just fantastic to see so many of them. The whole offensive line, with the exception of Rock Davis, was in attendance that night. And boy, that was a special group. All right, here's Radke back, throwing. He has the pass out there inside the 30. They're going to give forward progress to the 27 to Cody Dinger. And, you know, I understood when he was coming out of Girard High School in Erie that he made spectacular catches up north and was a very electrifying young receiver. And he is starting to show his wares in the blue and white of Thiel College here the last few weeks. Horvitz to the right, joined by Ronnie Howard and also Ryan Rowland, with Dinger down to the left. And in the gun is Radke, who is back. There's inside pressure. He's going to run away. He's getting away. He skips over a guy's foot and goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And that's going to be a Cat first down. Boy, is Ryan Radke electrifying when he gets to the corner.
Yeah, he just stepped over the safety, Samer Abdelmadi, who tried to go low on him, as you said, just did a little skip, able to pick up some extra yardage. First down, Tomcats.
Right. That time he got away from the pursuit. Yeah. And when he gets away from that pursuit, Ed, he is dangerous.
Tomcats in the red zone again.
They are. They're on the CMU 19, trailing 10-7 at the 10:34 mark of the second period. Cats come out of the huddle, and we see Adam Tajutin is in the lineup now, down here to the left. Howard and Horvitz to the right. Here's the give to Nick Black, and the kid from Greenville hits the hole and gets down to about the 16-yard line. And that would be close to 4 yards on the play. And, you know, I'm going to tell you, I am very impressed with this makeshift offensive line and what they have done to this point. Remember, Brian Swanzinger is out. Manny Espinoza is out. Zach Young is out. And C.J. Skolnekovic is not playing tonight. So you're going with Fagioli, Nevins, Stover, Heiner, and Swan. And the backup is Cameron Neal, the freshman of Slippery Rock, who just a couple of weeks ago moved from the D-line to the O-line. Back is the pass by Radke, and he's got it out here to Ryan Rowland down at the 10-yard line, and he's thrown out of bounds over there by the sticks.
That time, CMU came with a blitz from Radke's right side, and he threw right into the blitz. So good attention to detail there by Radke.
And that puts the ball on the CMU 11 It is 2 yards shy of the first down. It's a big 3rd and 2 for Thiel. And the Cats need to convert this or else they're going to have to try a field goal. All right, Horvitz to the right. Ronnie Howard coming down here to the left, and we have an eye in the backfield. Nick Black going to dot the eye. Will Nick get the ball? He does not. Radke is back. He throws. Howard caught it at the 5. Look at that spin move. Ronnie Howard left that guy's jock strap back at the 5-yard line. What a spin move. That was a move that you only see from the great ones. Ronnie Howard, I mean, he was dazzling on that play.
It was a great move. It was a great catch, and I'll tell you what, he picked up a great block from the fullback, Cody Dennis, to get into that end zone.
Dennis gave him a great block, but my, what an exquisite Le'Veon Bell type spin move at the 5-yard line. The kick is no good, though. It is missed by Cody Dinger, wide left, and at the 8:54 mark, we have a ball game. It's Thiel 13, Carnegie Mellon 10 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Thiel College. A big touchdown of 12 yards. Ronnie Howard was the recipient of the pass from Radke, and with a great spin move gets into the end zone. Extra point missed. Thiel leads 13-10 at the 8:54 mark, and Cody Dinger will kick off for the Cats. It's short, very short. Going to bounce at the 35, and it's going to be covered by one of the up men for CMU at about the 33. Didn't turn out too bad after all, did it?
No, it's a matter of he needed to cover that quicker. That almost could have been a disaster for the team.
Yes.
That was an 11-yard touchdown pass from Radke to Ron Howard. Got the updated stats, I know.
Well, you know where to go, don't you, Mr. Sports Information Director? Your assistant, Cyril Parham, is doing double duty tonight.
Yeah, he sure is. Radke now with 8 completions on the night.
All right, they're going to run the jet sweep here, and tracking down is linebacker Doak Walker, as getting that football for CMU on the jet sweep was, it looked like, was that Tommy Mansfield, a freshman wideout? I believe it was.
I think it was number 83.
Yeah, well, that's who it would be. There are about 4 83s on this roster.
I know.
He's the only one listed with a WR after his name.
Jake Elk also in the tackle.
All right, Heron in the gun is back. He gets latent pressure, and he throws down the middle, and that receiver catches it at the 40 and goes to the Thiel 34-yard line, and that was John Prather, who had a touchdown a little bit earlier, and he almost broke that tackle.
That's that same post pattern they've been working all game, or at least trying to, and it worked finally for him on that play.
This is a wild ball game. I'll tell you, quite a show on Halloween night. 1st and 10. Heron is in the gun with Benger beside him. Here's the play fake. They're going to throw the screen to the wideout, who beats the corner on that side, and then is upset down on the 25. Did the ball get loose?
Yeah, it did, but I think they caught him down.
Okay, well, who knocked his pins out there?
I think it was Stefan.
Okay, well, Tyrone Bynum was the man in coverage, the linebacker trying to cover the wideout. He didn't make the play on the corner, but Stefan came up and knocked the guy down. Here's the give to Benger, and Benger has a head of speed, and he's going into the end zone. Oh, boy, he just exploded into that end zone. What acceleration by Benger.
Well, this is one heck of a game.
Oh, my goodness. This is an offensive show now. This looks like the greatest show on turf, we might say. Goodness gracious. So Carnegie Mellon on the Benger touchdown has taken a 16-13 lead, and they will send their place kicker in now to try to make it a 4-point advantage. Gabe Renna out of Carlsbad, California. The snap is good. The ball's down. The kick is up. The kick is good. Time out of the field. It is now Carnegie Mellon 17, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Coach and Travel. Proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
With 7:21 remaining until halftime, Sam Banger has done it again. He exploded through a hole for a touchdown, and Carnegie Mellon has retaken the lead. They kick off to Thiel, and Richard Proper takes the kick at the 6-yard line and is upended on a beautiful tackle at the 22-yard line. And making that play for Carnegie Mellon beautifully was Quinn Zito, a freshman linebacker. So it's 1st and 10 for Thiel on their own 22-yard line, Ed.
Banger now has 80 yards in the game on 9 carries.
Well, he is certainly a precocious back. Unbelievable. All right, in the gun is Radke, and he's going to fake. He's going to throw now, and Rowland makes the catch across the 35 up to the 41-yard line. Ryan Rowland, who's become the slot guy, the tight end out of Pickerington, Ohio. And I'll tell you, Ryan Radke is slinging that football tonight.
He sure is. Tackle on the play by Abdelmadi.
So it's 1st and 10 for Thiel at the 41. I'll tell you, these teams are moving the ball with regularity and with great precision.
I love to get the tight end involved in the game, too.
Absolutely. All right, in the gun with a sidecar, and I think it's Kevin Daly in the game, is Radke. And he has 4 wides in the football game. He's back. He's getting pressure. He's going to release, and he's got it to Daly. 45, 50, 45. Turns on the jets to the 42-yard line. And a first down for Thiel.
Just a beautifully executed screen pass there. Great blocking.
The Cats, folks, are looking better offensively tonight than they've looked all year. There is no comparison. And we have a timeout by CMU to talk it over. We'll be back on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture. Proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckley'sappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Alumni Stadium. 6:32 remaining until halftime. 17-13. Carnegie Mellon on Halloween, and it is a great football game. And we do want to remind our listeners, Ed, they'll want to stay tuned at halftime. We have a special guest, as always, at this home game, and it's going to be the outstanding basketball coach here at Thiel, the men's basketball coach, Tim Loomis. And I know you'd like to have the lowdown on how the Cats are going to be this winter, and believe me, Tim's going to tell us all about it. Always great to talk to Tim. All right, it's 1st and 10 for Thiel at the 42 of CMU. In the gun is Radke with a sidecar. He's back. Oh, the pressure is on him, and they're going to ball him out. And the ball came out. It was a jailbreak, and CMU has it. Oh, boy, back at the 50-yard line. They brought everybody, and Ryan Radke didn't have a chance. He couldn't react. So the turnover gives it back to CMU. Now this is where you got to be careful, Ed Topoleski. 6:27 remaining until halftime. CMU just took the 4-point lead, and now they get the ball at midfield, and with their quick strike potential, the Tomcat defense has got to come out and forget being gashed on that last series and bring it again here, or this game could take a big turn.
Sam Rylowitz on the recovery for CMU. 2 men in motion at the same time, isn't that?
Yeah, is this the Canadian League or what?
That doesn't seem right.
Cree is a tight end. All right, Heron is in the gun. Banger is with him. And play fake, he's back. He pumps. He's going to run. He's going to be trapped down by Jeremy Steffine after a gain of about 4 to the 46-yard line.
Quarterback before the Tartans, brought down by Steffine on Tomcats, brings up second down.
Now Cree leaves the lineup, and another wideout comes in for CMU.
That's actually the other quarterback. That's Brian Jangro. That's number 11.
Oh, is that right?
That's number 11.
All right, and Jangro remains in the game and gives it to Banger, who goes to the 40 and might have a CMU first down, and I believe he will. This Banger, I'll tell you what, he's only about 5'8", weighs about 185. He's pretty well put together. But my goodness gracious, does he get to top speed quickly. They move the chains. It's 1st and 10 at the Thiel 39-yard line following this turnover. All right, the quarterback remains Brian Jangro out of Jessup, Maryland. He takes the snap and he gives it to Banger, and Banger breaks a tackle, still going down to the 31-yard line. And, you know, the Cats had him. Saratora had him there for about a 1-yard gain. And I hope that's not a sign of fatigue, because this kid is starting to break tackles.
Flag on the play. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, Jack Thorne will probably tell us right now. Let's see.
Defense in the neutral zone at the snap on the 37. No penalty decline.
Neutral zone infraction by the Tomcats.
All right, they'll take the play, which is down to the Thiel 31-yard line, and it's a gain of about 8 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 2. Jangro remains the quarterback. Brian Jangro, 6'1", 190. Still has Banger behind him, and he's leaning on Banger. No, is that Banger? No, that's Rory Hubbard. So they're giving their starters a little bit of a blow on this series, and Hubbard hit the hole pretty hard, but not as hard as Banger, but he hits it hard enough to get the first down at the 29 of Thiel. So after the turnover, CMU, even with some reinforcements off the bench, is making it tough for the Thiel defense. Jangro in the gun. He has Hubbard to his right, and Hubbard gets the ball and dances. And he's away at the 25, the 20, the 15, and a flag flies as he goes out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and everybody suspects a habeas gravis is going to be called in the secondary against CMU. Let's see.
Well, that's what the Tomcats are saying, and that's what Thiel's coaches seem to be saying.
Jack Thorne is going to say it is a habeas gravis. So they're going to take that ball back, and that'll help Thiel a bit.
Now, this running back seems to be a little bit more of a cutback kind of.
Yeah, I think he is. Banger just gets the ball and is hell-bent for election going straight ahead. He basically says, if you're going to be dumb enough to get in my way, I'm going to use my low center of gravity and run over you. All right, Jangro in the gun, and he still has Hubbard behind him. Here he is, back to pass. Jangro looking, throwing in the middle. He's got the receiver down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line, and making that catch was Max Reinhardtson. So he moves the chains, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Carnegie Mellon.
Steffine and Chris Jones in on the tackle for Thiel.
At the Thiel 19-yard line. So the CMU Tartans leading 17-13 are in the red zone once again. Jangro is going to give it to Hubbard. And Hubbard is, I guess Banger is back in now. That's Sam Banger.
Yep.
And he's inside the 20 down to the 11. So he gets 4 on the play, 2nd down 6. Actually, 2nd down 7, gain of 3.
Kozik makes the tackle from his defensive tackle position. second and about 7 for Carnegie Mellon, who leads this game 17-13. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
Jangro gives it off to Benger, and there goes Benger. 10-5, right to the pylon, touchdown. He got the step, he outran the secondary, and you certainly hope it isn't the case, but it sure looks like Benger is starting to have his own way, and I don't think he's wearing down, and the Cats are almost tired of chasing him right now. It is now 23-13 Carnegie Mellon, pending the extra point attempt by Gabe Renna. Jangro is the holder. Ball's down, the kick is up, the kick is through the uprights. Time out of the field. It is now Carnegie Mellon 24, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or Thiel.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat Football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Alumni Stadium. Sam Benger has scored again, dashing to the pylon. 24-13 in favor of Carnegie Mellon. And Gabe Renna will kick off to the twosome back deep of Seister and getting that football right now for Thiel, and coming up the field and breaking it outside. 35-40. Here comes Richard Proper to the 48-yard line. He is having a real good night. Is he not, Ed?
No, absolutely. Didn't see anything inside, just made a real quick read, went to the left. Able to get out to about his own 47-yard line.
Now, Richard Proper brings that commodity that you have to have in football, and that is speed.
Great field position here for the Tomcats. It's good because we need an answer here.
Yes, we certainly do. It's 2 straight scores for CMU, and you let them get too far ahead, and then it's a track meet that you're not going to win. In the gun is Ryan Radke, sending Ronnie Howard left to right in the formation, so there are trips in the wide receivers to the right, and Radke rolls that way, stops, looks, throws, and the pass is caught by Ronnie Howard, who's having a real good night across the 50 into CMU territory to the 46-yard line.
I don't know how he caught that ball. Bertain was all over
him. He was hanging all over him, no doubt about it. And they're going to put it down on the 47 of CMU, and that's a gain of 6 on the play for Ronnie Howard.
That's Radke's 11th completion on the night. He's got 2 touchdown passes.
Radke has 4 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He awaits the snap from Rayshawn Nevins. Going to roll left this time, get into trouble. Going to pitch it to Daly. 50, 45, out of bounds. Not a first down, but close. It looks like he's about a yard shy. And you know, Kevin Daly has had some injury problems, Ed, this year, but he's got some giddy-up in his step tonight.
I like all of our freshman running backs, to be honest with you. I like the rotation. I think we have some real talent there.
Yeah, I think, and they're all youngsters. They're all freshmen, the ones that have played tonight, and that is really important. All right, 3rd and 1 for Thiel on the 44 of CMU. 4 wides for the Cats. In the gun is Radke. Here they come. Radke's going to throw. Ronnie Howard has the catch. Ronnie Howard across the 30, down to the 29 of CMU. And Ronnie is clearly having his best game of the year. And you can see he is full of confidence right now in that huddle.
That's his 5th catch on the night, and he's getting close to, he's probably got about 70 yards now.
Yep. And he joins Alex Horbitis wide to the right, and we have a timeout by Thiel at the 1:45 mark of the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. partners. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topolewski back at Alumni Stadium, 24-13 CMU over Thiel at the 1:45 mark of the second period. But the Cats are on the move on the 28 of CMU with a 1st and 10, and Radke is in the gun with 4 wides. He's back. Gets some pressure. Going to throw it for Ronnie Howard. And it's picked off in the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone, and he falls down for a touchback. And who made that great play out there?
It was number 28.
That is Drew Fitzmaurice.
Yeah.
That is his 6th pick of the year.
Conference leading.
Yeah, unbelievable. Great play. Well, the Cats have made some plays through the airwaves, but CMU made a great one there. And now, with 1:39 left, they have the ball on their own 20. And they'll try to up-tempo here, I'm sure, and try to get this ball down the field. It looks like they still have the second-string quarterback in the football game, Jangro, but they do not have their second-string tailback in the game. It's Sam Benger, and Benger hits up to the 20 and didn't really get any further than the line of scrimmage. So good job by the Thiel defense. 2nd down, 10.
Lucido and Ravita in on the tackle.
Okay, Tanner Lucido out of Grove City High School. Here's the give to Benger. Benger gets away, crosses the 25, gets to the 30-yard line and the 31, and that's going to move the chains for a CMU first down at the 1:11 mark of the first half.
Territory on that tackle.
All right to the line of scrimmage comes the quarterback, Brian Jangro, and he's back. He's going to throw it to the big wide receiver, making that catch at the 37 and falling across the 40 is Graham Schilling. And they're going to move the chains again. Now, the Cats are going to have to be careful here, Ed. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Clock runs with 45 seconds remaining until halftime, and we've seen the arm that Heron has. Jangro is in the game. I don't know whether he's liable to air it down there or not. He's going to throw the short out pattern again to his big wide out, and making that catch is Schilling up across the 45 to about the 46.
Forced out by Walston.
That's 5 yards, 2nd and 5, but it stops the clock at 33.2 ticks. A reminder, stay tuned at halftime. We will have a conversation with men's basketball coach Tim Loomis, and I'm sure Tim has a squad prepared to be very, very competitive in the President's Athletic Conference this winter. We'll get the lowdown at halftime. All right, here's quarterback Jangro back. He has time. Now he's going to run away from trouble, and he's going to get down. Jeremy Steffine makes the play. The freshman from Central Valley High School in Monaca, Pennsylvania. Back at the 36. Now they're going to give him the 37-yard line.
That was actually Riley Shane.
I take it back. My apologies, Riley Shane. He made the play, and there's a timeout on the field. We'll be back in just a moment on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Riley Shane gets his 5th sack, and he shared a sack, so he has 5.5. On this last play, tracking down the quarterback, Brian Jangro, trying to get out of the heat in the pocket. So the loss takes the ball back to the 33 7.5-yard line. It's 3rd and 13 for CMU. Here's the give to Banger. Now they got to get him down before he gets to the sticks. Martin chases him out of bounds at the 47, 3 yards shy of the first down, and with 20 seconds remaining until halftime, 4th down. What do you think they're going to do? They got to punt the ball?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring it.
Looks like they are. Okay. Well, they have the lead, 24-13, so I suppose they would be content to take that to the locker room. But they will send out the punter, and that is Tyler Coleman, who averages 39.4 a kick with a long of 58. In single safety for Thiel, is that Radke?
I think it's Dinger.
Oh, yeah, Cody Dinger. Oh, the snap is almost over his head, but he gets it away, and coming up to catch the ball's Dinger at the 25-yard line. Boy, that was a one-arm grab there by the punter. Saved a rather exciting special teams play, Ed.
It's been an interesting half of football.
It really has, a very interesting half, and we hope to have a very interesting second half here on Halloween night. We invite you to stay tuned. Now, what do we have here? I guess we're just playing deep safety. They've got a man lined up clear back at the 40-yard line, as the Cats are going to come to the line of scrimmage with 15 seconds remaining. And about all Ryan Radke can do is just hopefully get some good blocking and air it out to one of his wideouts. He has 4 in the football game. He's back. He steps up. He throws in the middle, and that's intercepted at the 40-yard line by the CMU linebacker, Nico Kamsa, or are they saying
it's incomplete?
He trapped the ball. It was no interception. All right?
That was a great acting job, though. I got to give him that.
Yeah, it was, but Steve Hoover didn't buy it.
No.
Steve Hoover said, I've officiated too many years. That was not a good catch. So it's 2nd and 10 back at the 25-yard line for Thiel. Clock stops with 9.8 ticks remaining. 4 winds again for Radke, who has a protector. Looks like it's Kevin Daly in the football game. Radke takes the snap. He's back. He's going to throw down the middle. Roland has it across the 45, and Ryan is out to the 48-yard line. That's about his, 2nd or 3rd catch tonight. And the clock stops with 4.4 ticks, and we'll keep it here. But, Ed, a very interesting first half, no doubt about that. And the Cats are in the football game, and CMU will get the ball to come out in the 3rd quarter because they won the coin toss to start the game and deferred.
That was Roland's 3rd catch on the night?
3rd catch, okay.
And, I mean, hey, 4.4 seconds left here in the first half, but the way things have been going so far, anything can happen. Let's throw one as far as you can and see what happens.
Well, I asked Kurt Reiser if he had any tricks or treats lined up for CMU tonight. This might be a good place for a hook and ladder.
If you did, this would be the place to use it.
Yeah, I think it would. So if you have a trick there, Kurt, this might be the time. Get it out of your bag of candy and then get it out there on the field, huh? All right, CMU breaks its huddle on the far side, and the Cats do same down below. Let's see what they're going to do. They've got Paul. Look, Paul Jones is in the game for the first play of the evening. And this guy can take it deep, I will tell you that. And he also has the size to make a big play down the field in traffic.
He'll draw single coverage on the...
Yeah, he's going to... And the guy's about 3 inches shorter. So let's see what Radke can do here on what should be the last play of the period. He's going to run around, and he's going to get sacked back at the 35-yard line. And making that play for Carnegie Mellon was the big defensive end, Brian Corey. And he takes care of business on the last play of the first half, and that's going to do it for 2 periods. But 2 very interesting periods. Don't go anywhere, folks. A good game on Halloween night. After the first 2 periods, it is Carnegie Mellon 24, Thiel 13. Stay tuned for our interview with Tim Loomis, basketball coach. That's coming up in a few minutes here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
You are listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus station, sponsored by the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, a premier senior living residence.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back at Alumni Stadium at halftime. Hugh Ringer and Ed Topolowski filling in for our normal color man, Don Achenbach, who's tied up on business today. 24-13. Carnegie Mellon leading the Thiel Tomcats at halftime in a very interesting football game. And we have a special guest with us at halftime, folks, and I know you'll enjoy hearing from Tim Loomis, the highly successful men's basketball coach here at Thiel College. And it's kind of a treat for us each year to have you stop by, Tim, and give us the lowdown on the Thiel College men's basketball team. And you're going to kick off the season in, about 2 weeks with a ball game against Allegheny College up in Meadville. And then you're going to play Penn State Barron before the Buzz Riddle Classic, which is a tradition. You got the young men ready to go just about?
Well, we'll see. So I don't know if it's a treat tonight or a trick here, but no, I think they're coming along quite well so far, and I think that this year it's taken us like a year and a half, 2 years to build it back up from when we had those 4 really good years. Mm-hmm. And this group here is a very good group. We're excited. I think we're bigger, more athletic, and much deeper than we've been in the last 2 years. And we have a great sophomore class, and 3 real good seniors, 2 juniors, and 4 very good freshmen. maybe the best group we've had so far.
Well, Tim, let's talk first of all about the experienced people you have coming back. And, of course, it all starts with your senior point guard, Kari Bess, who was your leading scorer last year, your leader in assists, second in steals, and a second-team President's Athletic Conference selection. So he's the one that makes it all go, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a great job. And last year, I mean, he was second-team All-Conference. He didn't play that well. And, you hate to look back and say, well, if we'd have done this or that. I'm not one like that. I'm usually the most critical of all. But if we'd have shot free throws and taken care of the ball better, we'd have been right with St. Vincent last year. Instead of, third or fourth in the pack, we'd have been up there where we need to be. And if he'd have played better and taken care of the ball, along with the rest of them, and shot free throws, hopefully we'll improve on that. And if we can do that alone, we'll be much better.
Now, might I suspect, knowing you as I do, Tim Loomis, that you probably have your charges shooting a heck of a lot more free throws before and after practice than you ever have.
Yeah, and we did it last year too, but sometimes my wife has her PhD in clinical psychology. Maybe we need to get her in to coach the free throw bunch. But I think this year we'll shoot better. We're a little more mature. I think the kids we brought in are maybe a little bit better offensive players, but yet, again, it comes down to being able to make free throws in the stretch. And we look back, and the games we lost in the league, I think we lost 6, and 4 of them were very close in the last seconds. And of those games, I think we shot under 50% from the free throw line as a team. But we'll improve that this year. But we're excited about the bunch. It's big, athletic, and I think defensively we'll be pretty good.
Now, how about the other experienced players? Obviously, you have to count on experienced guys to take you where you want to go.
Yeah, we have a junior who didn't play much last year. Lumbus, he's looked great in practice. He kind of missed half the year, injuries and everything else, and we're counting on him to step up and play this year. And, of course, Luke Kochka, one of our better shooters. But this year he's going to rebound better, take care of the ball. This group's worked hard in the last 10 months. Much more, probably put more work into it than any group we've ever had. So they've improved their skills, and that's really important.
And Kochka and Lumbus are both 6'5", so there's a little bit of size there.
Yeah.
But I look down your roster and I see 3 6'8".
Right.
Now that's good size for Division I, but pretty doggone good size for Division III.
Yeah, and they're very athletic kids. Clandell Cite, who started every game last year, I think he had around 60 to 70 block shots as a freshman. He's improved. He's gained 28 pounds of strength. And, the kid from Russia, Mikhail, he'll help us some this year. He played on a national team all summer, traveled all over the world, and he hasn't helped us last 2 years, but he will help us this year, and he's a perimeter player at 6'8". And we had 2 new freshmen who we expect to play immediately, and they're both like 6'4", 6'5", 230 pounds, and very athletic, come out of great programs. One kid won the state championship down in Florida. So, like I say, the kids, they've all improved. I think Tyreek Burton, one of our guards, we have 4 good guards. 3 of them are sophomores. So I think we're young, but we're experienced young, and we're deep in athleticism.
Now, the 2 freshmen that you were alluding to, who are those 2 young men that you said are so good?
Well, the freshman, Brian Rowe, came out of a championship, Cardinal Gibbons in Fort Lauderdale. They won the state championship.
He played with kid from Beaver Falls, didn't he?
Right, yes, he did.
Yes, at Cardinal Gibbons.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he played on that state champion. And Colby Sledge came out of a great program, Suncoast Community High School, Riviera Beach, and they're always in the state semifinals. And both those kids the same size, 6'5", 230, 240 pounds, but not slow. They're very athletic guys. So we needed more rebounding strength.
Well, you've always had good size, and your clubs are always very aggressive, very strong defensively, and I assume that will not change.
That's not going to change. It better improve even. We were one of the better defensive teams. Each year we have been, usually we're in the top of the league defensively and rebounding. Last year we slipped a little rebounding, so we went out and got us 4 guys that can rebound the ball. Next year we'll get another couple real good guards. But we're good at guard. I mean, we have 4 good guards this year. But defensively, we better be in the top of the league, and we better have at least one guy needs to lead the league in rebounding.
Tim Loomis, I talk to Kurt Reiser all the time about this, and he's very, very frank. that one of the biggest, if not the biggest problem he has coaching in Division III is retention.
Right.
How big of a problem is that for you and your program?
Well, it hasn't been it's a big problem in every program at this level, simply because obviously they're not on scholarship. And coaching at Division I level all those years, Division II, retention wasn't a problem. Here, in our program, we haven't had a lot of problem. We lose maybe one or two kids a year, and over the last 3 or 4 years, we've been lucky. The kids have stayed. They get along well. But it is a problem, I think, across the board in Division III, simply because they're not on scholarship, and the cost of financial aid, all schools go up in price. So it's a burden on the kid. It's a burden on the family. Sure. So that's usually the biggest problem.
Well, we're talking with Tim Loomis, the head men's basketball coach at Thiel. I have a couple of other issues I want to bring up with you, Tim, but we need to take a break. So let's take a break for about 2 minutes here, and we'll be back. I'm going to ask you, of course, about the quality of competition in the PAC in 2015-16. And we'll do that first when we return. This is Hugh Ringer with Tim Loomis. At halftime, it's 24-13, CMU over Thiel on News Talk 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer back at halftime with Tim Loomis, the men's basketball coach here at Thiel. Always great to talk to Tim. Tim, let's talk about the President's Athletic Conference. It's been a good conference for years. You have a big tournament at the end of the year, and you never know from the beginning to the end who's going to emerge. Last year it was St. Vincent. They were the power. Are they the team to beat again this year?
Well, they will be, simply because they lost a couple real good players, but they have 8 seniors, believe it or not. And that's unusual at Division III. One year we had 5. A couple years ago we were really good. But this year I'd say St. Vincent's I chose them preseason to win the league. But I think there'll be 2 or 3 teams that will really challenge them, and we'll be one of them. But top to bottom, we're as good a league as there is. They always say, the 2 leagues over and high, it might be strong, but, year in and year out, our power rankings is as good as theirs.
Oh, yeah.
With us and St. Vincent and Bethany and Thomas More, it's a good league. And it'll be this year, there are a lot of new players. We have a few new players, but really we were the youngest team last year, and we were right in the hunt the whole way. So some of the other teams have lost a lot of people, except St. Vincent. So I'd have to look and say they're the team to beat, but top to bottom, it's going to be every night. You better be ready to play, and probably 2 or 3 losses in the league will win the league this year.
Well, every year, Tim, I know you beef up your non-league schedule with a couple of teams where you're playing up. And right away, I look here and I see you're playing my alma mater, Youngstown State, over at Beagley Center, and you're going to make your annual trip up to Edinburgh's Macomb Fieldhouse to play the Scots. That makes your club better to play better competition.
Absolutely, we're one of the few that do that simply because we want to get out and get in the arena. We want to get challenged real early, which you do at Division III, but yet sometimes the kids start thinking, we're pretty good players. Well, you go play people like that, and they find out how much work they have to do. I kind of do it for that reason.
Absolutely.
But also to see what we're made out of, how tough the situation is, especially at Division I. And usually each year we go in and, like last year was a 10-point game to half of Youngstown State, and it ended up a really good game. And Edinburgh, we had a chance to win last year, but those games are simply important to see what kind of psyche we're going to have when we get in tough situations. So we do that every year because the only thing that matters to you is you got to win the playoff. We've won the championship for the league in the preseason and the regular season and lost in the playoff now a couple times. So it's the whole thing is you got to win. You got to win the league. You got to get the NCAA bid. Our programs probably set every record there is here as far as a program in basketball, the history of the school. But it's all irrelevant simply because we haven't been in the NCAA tournament, and that's our only challenge. And that's why I took the job. That's why our kids play. We need to get the NCAA tournament. Hopefully, we'll see what happens this year.
And lastly, Tim Loomis, one of your former players here at Thiel, was recently named the manager of scouting for the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to let you pronounce his name. I don't want to mispronounce it.
Doten Ackenwall.
Okay.
He's a great kid. He's been gone now 3 years, I think. He was lucky enough to get an NBA intern with the Orlando Magic. Did a great job. He's a very bright young guy. I wanted him to go to law school, but he wanted to do this, so we pushed and he got that position. Last year he was with the Magic and was the assistant director of the D-League. And, of course, midway through the summer, he made this change. He got a big-time job with the Atlanta Hawks. Young guy. He's only probably 23, 24 years old. And someday he'll be a front office, probably GM. And
that's great.
Great young guy. Just shows that, it doesn't matter where you come from. Obviously, he's a great student. We had connections to help him along the way. And, that's what a smaller program's about. Come in, do a good job, play hard, have fun, and hopefully do great in the classroom and have all those people in the business department, myself and other people help them along the way, and the kids get great success.
Well, that's fantastic. It's always good to hear success stories coming out of your program. Well, I wish we had more time, Tim, but the players are coming out. It's always a pleasure. Best of luck. We'll get up to see your Tomcats this year. I know Aukenball saved me a seat, and Topoleski might see that I get in.
Maybe some free popcorn.
Maybe popcorn. That sounds good. Okay, thanks a lot, Tim. Always a pleasure. Tim Loomis, the men's basketball coach here at Thiel College, joining us. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then Ed Topoleski will come back and check the stat sheet for us. It's 24-13 CMU over the Thiel Tomcats on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at halftime. Thiel and CMU, both clubs are back out in the field. We'll start the second half shortly. Ed Topoleski, how about the stat sheet? What are the standout stats after after 2 periods.
Well, CMU has 16 first downs compared to Thiel's 11. Sam Banger, the leading rusher for Carnegie Mellon, he's got 134 yards on 16 carries, scored 2 touchdowns. Let's see, Jangro for Carnegie Mellon, he's 7 of 7 with 100 yards and 1 touchdown pass on the day. John Prather, the top receiver for CMU, 70 yards on 4 catches and a touchdown. Ronnie Howard for Thiel, 63 yards, 5 catches. He's got 1 of Thiel's touchdowns. Yeah, let's see what else we can squeeze in here before kickoff. Bynum leads Thiel with 5 tackles. Fitzmaurice has 5 tackles for CMU, and we're about ready to go.
Yes, we are, Ed. Thank you. Cody Dinger has the ball teamed up on the 35. Carnegie Mellon is set to return this kickoff, and the ball is in the air. And deep to receive, Rory Hubbard and Herrera, and it's a short kick taken by one of the up men up across the 40 and run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. So the short kick comes back to bite the Cats a little bit there, Ed, and CMU, as they have all day, all evening, is going to have good field position.
Good field position again. Grant Seister with the special teams tackle on that play.
Now the Cats have historically had slow starts in the 3rd period. They cannot afford it here tonight, trailing 24-13 at this point. All right, it looks like Heron is back in at quarterback, and he is, and he hands it off to Banger, who unfortunately for Thiel is still in the game, and Banger bangs across the 50 down to the 46 of Thiel, and it's a first down for CMU. Boy, this kid is relentless.
Proper and Bynum in on the tackle for Thiel. That was a great play pick there on that one.
And Richard Proper is not up yet. He is down injured, and we'll take a 30-second break on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, back at Thiel College, and on 1st and 10, the snap went awry from the center for CMU, got away from Andrew Heron, but guess what? Sam Banger picked it up and turned nothing into something, getting the ball across the 50 down to the 47, and really didn't get anything, but he saved disaster for CMU, loses only 1 yard. It's 2nd and 11 now for Carnegie Mellon. Heron in the gun and back. He's going to air it down to the side, and that ball skipped in to his intended receiver. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 11, Ed.
Intended for Prather. Good coverage by Chris Jones. And it looks like Carnegie Mellon's got an injured...
they've got an offensive lineman down. It looks like Luke Neely, the 260-pound right tackle from Frederick, Maryland for Carnegie Mellon. And he's being attended to, and we'll just take another break. Yeah, break for a timeout due to injury on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, the offensive tackle, Luke Neely for Carnegie Mellon, is walking off under his own power, but he's very gimpy with that right leg, and we may not see him for a while, so CMU sends out a replacement. And they come to the line of scrimmage, the Thiel 47-yard line, 3rd and 11. Heron is in the gun and back. Outside pressure, he airs it to the sideline, and the ball, I believe, is caught inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. A great catch on a beautifully thrown pass. The catch by John Prather. Wow.
What a throw, too. Right over top the linebacker and just before the safety. Great pass there by Heron.
Yeah, Heron, as I say, is not a big kid. He's 5'8", or 5'10", 190, but man, does he throw a football. He's in the gun, and he gives it to Benger. And Benger's going to dance and find a hole, and Riley Shane is going to track him down at the 25 after an advance of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Benger on a run for Cardinals, brought down by Shane, the Tomcat, brings up 2nd down Cardinals.
All right, 2nd and 7 on a beautiful night for college football on Halloween night as we approach the 13-minute mark of period number 3. CMU leading by 11. Here's the give to Benger. Benger tries to break that first tackle, but the Cats secure it. And we notice Tyron Bynum was in the vicinity along with Joe Sarator, who came flying up from his safety position.
Sets us about 3rd and 5.
Yeah. 3rd and 5 at the 23 of Thiel. Big play for the Cat defense here. Heron in the gun, and he has the very dangerous Benger right behind him. Back to pass. He's going to look, and he's going to throw the out, and he's got his receiver inside the 15 at the 14. Good coverage by the Tomcat defender on that play, and that was Kenneth Walston. But the receiver made that catch by the Schilling was the receiver, and he's a classic possession receiver at about 6'3".
Yeah, he did what he could. He tackled the catch. That's all you can ask.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's all you can do. 1st and 10 for Carnegie Mellon at the Thiel 13-yard line as they're threatening again. And they take their good time here at the 11:53 mark. Heron looks over to the bench. Heron now says something to Cree, the tight end, who's in the H-back position, and he's back and throwing, and he's got the touchdown. Man, are these guys proficient. Holy cow. He threw that ball right on a rope, and Graham Schilling broke right away from Walston and made that catch.
It was a back shoulder fade. He really didn't have any, there was nothing he could do.
No.
That was a perfectly thrown ball and just the perfect catch.
This is like a mini version of Tom Brady throwing to his arsenal. I mean, this Carnegie Mellon offense is a machine right now, folks. There's no other way to describe it. Gabe Renna is in for the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it is now Carnegie Mellon 31, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to Thiel.edu.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Alumni Stadium. Touchdown pass from quarterback Andrew Heron to Graham Schilling, and the extra point is good. And the machine that is the Carnegie Mellon offense keeps marching on. And now Renna is going to kick it off to Thiel at the 11:40 mark. And it's a short kick that's going to angle out of bounds, and Thiel's going to get better field position on the penalty here.
I'll take that.
Heron has an absolute gun. I was just saying to you, Ed, in all the Pac games we've covered this year, I have not seen a quarterback who throws the ball with on-line, straight-line velocity like this quarterback does.
There's absolutely no apprehension in his approach. I mean, he makes a decision, and then he fires that thing in there.
I'd like to see what kind of a pitcher he is. Or an outfielder. I mean, this guy has a tremendous arm. He's throwing the tough patterns, the out with authority. All right, Radke, let's see if he can come back and lead the Thiel offense. Ryan calls the quarterback draw and gets good yardage up to almost the 40. We'll give him 5. It's 2nd and 5. Ryan Rowland is going to come in. Thiel has moved the ball tonight very well, and Ryan has thrown it well. And Rowland has caught several. Ronnie Howard had a great first half, and so did Cody Dinger, who had a touchdown added to his resume.
Rowland with 3 catches in the first half, Howard with 5.
All right, under center now is Radke on 2nd and 5. He has a single setback Seister who gets the ball, and he's trying to get to the corner, and he loses a ball, and it's picked up, and it's going to be run in by Corey down to the 5-yard line. Corey just went over, loose ball, picked it up, and ran it down to the Thiel 5-yard line, and that turnover makes it ugly. And you know what happened there? When Seister got ahead of steam and got to the corner, he slowed down to take the contact, and then the ball was knocked out. And that's one thing a young back's going to have to learn. You can't slow down to take the contact. You got to initiate the contact.
Somebody put a helmet right in the ball.
They sure did.
I think it was number 39, Ryan Aitken, the corner on that side.
Here's the give to Banger. Speaking of not slowing down, he accelerates into the hole inside the 10 down to about the 9-yard line, but good defense by Thiel. They hold him to about a yard gain. But for a young back, this Banger is the perfect example to look at, because this guy gets high velocity about 3 steps into his run, and I'll tell you, he doesn't wait for anybody to hit him. He is the aggressor, and he bangs his way inside the 10 to about the 8. And again, the Cats are being stiff here on defense as they kind of surrounded him with a horde of tacklers. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Actually at about the 9-yard line. So on 2 plays, Banger has barely gained, about a yard and a half?
Yeah, real nice the last couple plays by Thiel's defensive line. Great pursuit, great angles.
Now let's see what Carnegie Mellon does here. With Heron and his gun, he's probably going to throw it, and he is. He's going to throw the fade to the end zone. Touchdown. If he came down, he made the catch. And who was that made that catch?
It looks like number 87, I believe.
Was that number 87 again? Well, that would be Graham Schilling.
That's number 87.
He just switched sides on us. I'll tell you, he is a great target. Schilling is 6'3", 185, out of Franklin Regional High School. Heck of a player, and I'll tell you, the quarterback, I can't say enough about Chris Herrera, what he is, Andrew Heron, what he is showing us in this football game.
The corner did everything he could on that side.
The corner had good coverage. It's not bad coverage. The kick is up, and the kick is good at the 9:45 mark of the 3rd period. Thiel better be careful. It's now getting a bit one-sided. CMU 38, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Coach and Travel. Proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Touchdown pass, Andrew Heron to his favorite receiver here in the second half. Graham Schilling has extended the lead after the extra point to 38-13. And Gabe Renna kicks off, and it's high end over end, sending Richard Proper back to the 3. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, and he loses the ball, and a flag flies, but he got the ball back at the 20-yard line. As he was going down, Ed, he reached up and grabbed the ball back, or that could have been a disastrous turnover for Thiel.
Not sure what the penalty is.
I'm not either. Maybe it was a face mask. I don't think so, though. We'll see.
Well, he's facing towards Thiel.
Yeah, it's a hold on Thiel. It'll be first down Thiel, but the ball, instead of at the 20, is going to be, I think, at the 10-yard line, is what Jack Thorne was telling us.
Yep.
So they'll take it back to the 10, and it'll be first down and 10 at that point.
And so now you need to really get something going here.
Yeah, Thiel's offense has got to come out. They can't come out with their daubers down here. They got to come out and say, well, we attacked successfully against this team in the first half, and we think we can do it again. And Radke is in the gun with 4 wides. He takes the snap and he rolls left. He's got people chasing him, and he throws an interception at the 20-yard line. It's picked off by a linebacker who goes inside the 15 to the 13, and who was that interceptor? Is that number 11?
I think it's 17.
17 was the young man who made the catch, and that would be
Aaron
Watson, a quarterback from Centennial, Colorado. He I'll tell you, Ryan just threw the ball right to the cornerback. That's all there is to it. And another bad turnover by Thiel, and trailing 38-13. They are really in trouble here now inside the 15 at about the 12. Andrew Herron is back out on the field, and he's going to give the ball off to guess who? His tailback, who breaks 2 tackles and dances right into the end zone. So just like that, a 12-yard touchdown run by, you got it, Sam Banger. He got through the initial defense at the line of scrimmage, and nobody touched him from there. And it now is becoming a kind of a cakewalk here for CMU. They are just dominating in the third period.
Now, those turnovers kill you.
Yep, they do. They do you in. There's no doubt about it. All right, Rena's kick is up and good. And this is now a 45-13 ball game. And is there a flag or something?
No,
I guess not. They're just going back to their respective benches. CMU 45, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Alumni Stadium, 9:26 remaining third quarter. It was a 12-point ball game at halftime. It is now a 32-point advantage for CMU at the 9:26 mark of the third period. And the Tartans lead at 45-13, and they will kick off. And it's a long, high kick to Proper down at the 4. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, and barely skids across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Well, you are absolutely right, Ed Topoleski. Turnovers can just kill you, and that has hurt the Tomcats here in the third quarter. Plus, they're facing an offense that is just relentless. I mean, this is a well-oiled, well-schooled offense that can run it, they can throw it, they come right at you, and sometimes you have good coverage, you're in the right place, but you're powerless to stop it when you're a young football team.
Yeah, but, I mean, on a football field, you can't control what just happened. Let's try to control what we can right now.
All right, and in the gun is Radke, going to throw the flanker screen, and it's caught by Horvitas, who makes nice yardage up across the 25 to the 30 for 9 yards, and some pushing and shoving going on there, but nothing major. The officials have it under control. The ball's at the 31. It's a 10-yard gain for the receiver from Lackawanna, New York, and it's 1st and 10 for Thiel.
Brings up second down, Tomcat.
That's a new play.
No, it's first down. Yeah, they said second down. It is first and 10.
First and 10 from the 31.
31. Okay, we'll get some out-of-town scores to you when we have a chance. Haven't been any upsets in Division 1 top 20 today that I've noticed. In the gun is Radke with a sidecar. Radke back. Here's some pressure late. He releases, and they have that all covered, too. They throw the ball to, is that Key Dennis, I believe, at the 20? No, that is Nick Black.
Yeah,
Nick Black made the catch at the 30, and he wasn't going anywhere. He actually loses about a yard and a half, so it'll be second down and 12 for Thiel. At halftime, Houston, number 18, leading Vanderbilt 20-0. Halftime score, Miami of Florida beating 22nd ranked Duke in the ACC 14-3. New coach down at Miami. All right, in the gun, straight back is Radke, and he's going to call the quarterback draw. 30, got an opening. 35, stops and is cut down right there at about the 38-yard line, 4 yards shy of first down yardage, setting up third down. And looks like about 4 for Thiel.
Steve Gross in on the tackle for CMU.
Third period score, Utah leading Oregon State 14-6, Utah number 13. At halftime, 15th ranked Michigan is trailing Minnesota 16-14. 16th ranked Memphis at halftime leading Tulane 15-13. First period, Notre Dame over Temple, a battle of two top 21 teams. 7-3, the Irish in the lead. Here's the pass by Radke that is deflected at the line of scrimmage and knocked down before it's picked off. So it falls incomplete, and that's a tough break for the Cats because they're going 3 and out, or actually after they get one first down, they go 3 and out on the second series here. So Dylan Squires is going to come out and punt the football away.
Back to receive for Carnegie Mellon is Fitz Morris and Abdel Monte.
I want to congratulate you, the men's soccer team today, a 6-5 winner over Bethany.
Oh, good. All right. Here's the snap. Squires gets the kickoff under no pressure. It's high and relatively short. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be covered by Thiel's Martin at about the 41 on special teams. So the short punt is not returnable. And let's see where the Zebras are going to put it. They're going to put it at the 41, as I said. Okay. So, Carnegie Mellon with the football. And they've had it a lot here lately. 7:02 remaining third period. Heron is the quarterback. And he still has Sam Benger in the game. He's racking up a ton of yards and lots of scores. And Benger knifes his way across the 40 to about the 44 for 3. Make it second down 7. Now Benger is coming out of the ball game, and they're getting extra wides in. They have a bevy of receivers. Nobody that has star numbers, but at least 4 receivers, it seems, with over 25 catches. All right, quarterback Andrew Heron is in the gun, and he's going to give it straight ahead. And he's got a new running back who's cutting it outside, and he's at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he is in for a touchdown. Rory Hibbard, the backup, who is more of the slasher, as Ed said. And he just slashed and diced the Tomcats to death right there. And how far was that run, Ed? Looked like it was, about 56 yards. He cut it right, he cut it left, he cut it right into the center of the field at about the 10-yard line and went into the end zone for a touchdown. And they've pretty much broken Thiel's back at this point now. Gabe Renna with the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good, so there is a timeout on the field. Hard to believe, but Carnegie Mellon has surged to a 52-13 lead over Thiel on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, Proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, a big run by Rory Hubbard, gets Carnegie Mellon on the board again, and the kickoff by Renna again goes down to Proper at the 5. He crosses the 20, and the ball is knocked loose, and it's picked up by CMU at the 48-yard line of Carnegie Mellon. Wow. Proper with an excellent return, simply did not protect the football, and it was recovered by Carnegie Mellon on their own 49, Ed.
Recovered by Gabe Renna.
Kicker. Wow.
There was also a flag, which I didn't see. Holding against Thiel, that'll, of course, be declined, and it looks like the Tartans will take over at their own 49.
Yeah, they're going to have this. This is, again, a third quarter that Thiel would like to forget. So the beleaguered Thiel defense is back out on the field. They've spent almost the whole period out here. And Heron is in the gun. And Heron is going to give it to a new tailback who's in the ball game, and that is Mike Minjock, a junior running back from Peters Township High School. And he gets about 3 yards across midfield to the Thiel 48-yard line. So Minjock is the tailback now. We've seen a variety of tails. Brian Jangro is back at quarterback. And Jangro sees a blitz and gives it to Minjock, and Minjock gets away and carries a couple Thiel tacklers across the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Short of the first down, but decent yardage on second down.
Doug Walker was in on the play before, and he had a chance at the running back in the backfield on that play. Got an arm on him, but the running back just a little bit too strong for an arm tackle.
All right, 3rd and 2 is going to be the situation. And Jangro gets the handoff to Minjock, and Minjock falls forward, looks to be enough yardage for a Carnegie Mellon first down at the Thiel 41-yard line. And they will move the chains.
Brought down by Jones and Walker Jr.
We still have 4:50 remaining in the third period of this football game. Quarterback, Brian Jungro, with Minjock behind him, and Minjock gets the football. Or is that Minjock or not? No, that's a different tailback. Rory Hubbard is back in, and Hubbard rumbles down the sideline, down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line, and a Tomcat is hurt over on the far side and kind of rolling around in misery. The training corps comes over for Thiel, and we'll see what happens as they attend to him, but we'll take a short break here on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski back at Thiel College. The training corps attending to the injured Tomcat, it is Aaron Mason, the sophomore strong safety from Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, Osceola High School, who is getting significant assistance, actually not putting any weight on that right leg, Ed Topoleski, and that is never a good thing to see. And Aaron Mason had some good work turned in the first half off the bench for Thiel. But I don't think we're going to be seeing Aaron again in this football game. Dr. Stuart Anderson, the attending physician here tonight, is the orthopedist is with him, and they're going to bring him down and over here behind the bench and take a close look at him. And the play has resumed, and I was watching Aaron Mason, and everything started again. Don, give me the rundown there.
That was Jangro on the carry.
Okay. And Jangro gets good yardage of about 7 yards inside the 15, down to about the 12.5-yard line.
Just off the left side. Looks like Sarator comes into the game for Mason.
Okay. Jangro is the quarterback, and he takes a low snap and gives it straight ahead to his tailback. And that looked like that was...
I think that was Minjock.
Was that Minjock with the football?
I think so.
Okay. I think you're right.
Yeah, he's still out.
Yeah, Mike Minjock. It's first and goal inside the 10 at about the 9.5-yard line, or the 8.5-yard line. Minjock lines up in the backfield behind Brian Jangro, the quarterback. Man in motion. Here is the fake and the keep by Jangro, and he's right into the end zone. I don't know that anybody touched him until he got into the end zone. So he has extended the lead to 58-13 at the 3:13 mark of the third period. Well, this has been a very, very ugly third quarter for Thiel. There's no other way to slice it, as Carnegie Mellon came out here and took a relatively close football game and just put this thing away. And now the place kicker, Gabe Renna, is in to try to add the extra point, which he does. There's a timeout on the field. It is now Carnegie Mellon 59, Thiel 13 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and ComDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
A 9-yard scamper by backup quarterback Brian Jangro for Carnegie Mellon, and the extra point by Gabe Renna has extended Carnegie Mellon's lead to 59-13 at the 3:13 mark of the third period. Renna will kick off, and the same men are deep, and he always kicks it to Proper, and Proper this time fumbles it back at the goal line, picks it up, and is not going to get very far at all, out maybe to the 15-yard line before he's horse-collared right there. And I'll tell you, this Carnegie Mellon special teams unit had given up some big plays early in the football game on special teams, but they've been very stingy here of late, and they had excellent coverage downfield. Of course, the muff of the kick initially caused the defenders to get extra penetration. So the Thiel Tomcats on offense, who haven't done much here in the third quarter, are going to come out with Ryan Radke in the gun. Looks like Kevin Daly is in the game, and Radke going to call his own number, and the quarterback keeper gets across the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, and he's across the 50 and run out of bounds in Carnegie Mellon territory at about the 40-yard line. Boy, they did not defend that quarterback draw at all, Ed, and it wasn't like Thiel did a great job of disguising it. They just came out and ran it, and how many yards did he get there? He got about What did he get? About 55 yards?
56 yards, I want to say.
56-yard run by Ryan Radke.
Yeah, the Red Sea just parted, and then he passed the sideline, and he almost went.
And we know you give him the opportunity, he'll never say die. Here's the quick pass to Horvitis at the 35, and he goes down to the 31-yard line as Thiel gets a good 9 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd and 9. So the Cat offense showing a little bit of life here in this third quarter. We're down to about the 2-minute mark in period number 3. Cats send out Cody Dinger wide left, joined by Roland. Ronnie Howard and Horvitis are wide to the right. And in the gun is Radke back. And Radke's going to air it out down the middle, and he's got his big tight end, Ryan Roland, who makes a great back-turning catch inside the 5 down at the CMU 2. So the Thiel offense hasn't quit. They've taken it right down the field. That was a great catch for a tight end.
Boy, he had a nice game so far.
Yes, he has. Radke, your big tight end, Roland, has found a home, I think, as the slot receiver. And he's a big slot receiver at 6'2", 240 out of Pickerington, Ohio. First and goal, Thiel on the 2 of CMU. Radke in the gun is going to call his own number and get his own touchdown. And I don't think anybody laid a hand on Ryan. 2-yard run for Radke. The Tomcats answer this scoring drive with a quick drive of their own, and it's now 59-19 CMU. Cody Dinger is in to try the extra point. Is that Cody Dinger? I think so.
Yes, it is.
Okay, snap. Ball's down. The kick is line drive, and it's no good off to the left. So the kick is no good. Timeout on the field. Carnegie Mellon 59, Thiel 19 on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Well, Ryan Radke used his legs, which are very quick legs, and a little bit of his arm in that drive to get Thiel a little bit closer. A 2-yard touchdown run, extra point no good, and it's 59-19 now. The Tomcats trailing the Tartans at the 1:19 mark in the third period. So Cody Dinger has the ball teed up on the 35, and he's going to kick it deep. And actually, it's going to be very short and recovered by one of the Tartans at the 43-yard line. And falling on that football, apparently, for CMU was Augie Luptak, an outside linebacker from Kiski Prep in Sewickley, Pennsylvania. So once again, CMU will have good field position on its own 44-yard line as the Cat defense, which has spent a lot of time on the field in this third period, comes out one more time. It looks like we have maybe a new quarterback in there. Is that Alex Klein in the ball game? He hands off, and carrying it across the 50 to the 49-yard line is tailback Mike Minjock, who's been getting a lot of time here. And I was correct. It's Alex Klein, a freshman from Dublin, Ohio. Klein's a pretty big kid, 6'2", well, not heavy, but 165. All right, he is in the gun with Minjock behind him. Awaiting the snap. And Klein gives to Minjock, and Minjock dances and finds yardage. And Martin is trying to drag him down at the 35 and finally does get him down at about the 34 or 33-yard line. It's the 33, and here comes Carnegie Mellon again on the Thiel 33 as we are running down close to the end of the third period. And I think we're going to have a timeout, and we'll take a quick time on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
And obviously, folks, that timeout was because we had reached the end of the third quarter, so we're ready to go into the final 15 minutes of this one. Again, a very disappointing third quarter here if you're a Thiel fan, because it went from a very competitive game to a one-sided contest. 59-19 the score right now. Carnegie Mellon leading Thiel. And when play resumes, the Tartans are going to have the football on the Thiel 33-yard line with a 1st and 10.
If you wouldn't mind, I just want to give a little plug to our cross-country teams.
Sure.
Our women's cross-country team today finished 4th at PACs. Mary Steinmetz finished 11th overall in 24:52. She was a second-team All-PAC pick. Our men's team finished 8th overall, and they were led by John Clark, who finished in 29:01.
Well, that's a great performance by the cross-country teams today. Here's the give straight ahead to Minjock, who crosses the 30 and goes down to about the 29-yard line. And we also ought to mention some good news on the Thiel athletic front this weekend. The Wrestlers have been picked as the favorite in the President's Athletic Conference. That's nothing new for Craig Thurber's squad, is it?
Nothing new. Pick to repeat.
Minjock takes the handoff and crosses the 30 down to about the 28-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 5. Yeah, he's developed a traditionally strong program, has he not?
Tackle on that play by Stephine, he sure has. I think everybody's really looking forward to seeing Jake Lowry back on the mat this season. All-American 2 seasons ago. He got injured early last year, coming back for his 5th year.
Mm-hmm. Alex Klein, the quarterback for CMU, is going to keep it himself and go around the right side and breaks a tackle at the 25, 20, 15, and out of bounds inside the 15. It looks like at about the 10 or 11-yard line. Let's see where they're going to put it. I guess they're going to put it down on the 12 of Thiel. So it's 1st down and 10 in the red zone for Carnegie Mellon.
Stephine in on tackle again.
Alex Klein, the freshman, showing a little bit of versatility going around the right side. Minjock, the tailback, with him in the backfield, and he gets the football, and he slices inside the 10, looks like down to about the 9-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and about 8 for Carnegie Mellon. So reminder, the Thiel College Tomcats hit the road to Little Washington, Pennsylvania next Saturday to face the presidents of Washington and Jefferson College. We'll see Mike Sirianni's team next week, 1:30 kickoff, and Don Achenbaugh and I will be there. I assume that he'll be finished with his extra work at work to relieve you of your duties. And here's the give to Minjock, who's going to be tackled in his own backfield for a loss, and that was a pretty nice play by a guy who had some big plays in the first half, Mike linebacker Jake Elk.
Yeah, if Don's not back next Saturday, we're going to need some sort of excuse from his employer.
Yeah, or we're going to need we need a written excuse if he's not ready next week. No, he'll be here, I'm sure. All right, with the loss, it's now a 3rd down and 10. back at the 11-yard line. Here's the pitch now to Minjock. He's got the corner, and he's inside the 10, the 5, and out of bounds at about the 4 on the far side of the field. And he may be close to a CMU first down.
Well, the weather people got the rain wrong. It was supposed to wait until about 11.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was raining until Jack Liebheimer walked in and I saw his jacket was wet. I thought, wait a minute, I didn't realize, but now I see a little bit of condensation on the windowsill here. All right, it's 4th down and 1. The ball is on the 3-yard line of the Thiel Tomcats, and they're going to go for it. CMU hands it off to Minjock, and Minjock carries tacklers into the end zone. Boy, these backs really run with authority. And Minjock took it right up the middle and just kept those legs churning until he got to pay dirt. It is now a 65-19 Carnegie Mellon lead, and the place kicker is back out on the field to try to add another one, Gabe Renna, who's had a perfect night in that regard. Or is that Gabe Renna? They might have brought out the second kicker now. It does not look like a lower number. We'll see if we can pick this up. Is that 66 out there kicking?
That's 89.
Is that 89?
Yeah, Jake Gutwine.
All right, Jake Gutwine, a kicker from West Lafayette, Indiana, puts it through, and it is 66-19 in favor of Carnegie Mellon. We'll take a break on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Gabe Renna is in to do the kicking off, and he kicks it deep, and it's going to be Thompson, Rob Thompson at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and going to be tackled by a host of special teamers from CMU up at about the 32-yard line. Now, I don't know whether that might mean, Ed, that something happened to Richard Proper or not, but he was not out there, and instead, Rob Thompson from Youngstown, Ohio, was.
Just giving a different guy a different look.
Could be. We hope that's what it is. All right, the ball's going to be placed officially at the 29, and we notice that the Thiel Tomcats have set out backup quarterback Jake Vormelker, the freshman from Grand Valley High School in Orwell, Ohio. And he is going to drop back and call his own number. And he's a pretty athletic kid, and he comes forward, looks to be for about 4 yards. And, you know, the interesting thing about Jake Vormelker is he comes from the school that produced Darryl Satterfield. And we all know Darryl, the offensive coordinator, former quarterback coach, and the quarterback of the undefeated 2005 Tomcat football team, one of our all-time favorites. And I know how high he is on Jake Vormelker.
Proper's on the sideline, the defensive huddle. He looks like he's okay.
That's good. All right, Ronnie Howard comes slot left, joined as the split end to the left by Horvititz, and rolling is Vormelker, and he hesitates a little bit and then comes forward to about the 35-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 4 for Thiel. Jake has pretty good size, too.
He does.
He is listed at 6'1", 190. And in high school, he was a very athletic, do-everything kind of quarterback. And the Thiel coaches thought they might be able to make a wide receiver out of him at camp. And they had him, I think, there about 3 days and realized, hey, this guy's a quarterback, so we're going to move him back. Vormelker is in the gun and back, and he throws, finds Ronnie Howard, who makes the catch low and sits down at the 41-yard line. Statistically, Ronnie has had his best night of the year, I think, Dawn, without a doubt. That is enough for a first down for Thiel at that point.
Last glance, he had 6 catches, so real nice night for him.
Clock runs to the 9:40 mark of this football game. In case you're joining us, one of the most interesting first halves of football that we've seen all year. Both clubs up and down the field testing each other's defense. But they opened it up, the Tartans did here in the third period and into the fourth. All right, Vormelker gets into a little bit of heat in his kitchen, and he keeps it and comes forward to try to minimize the damage, and he gets out to about the 39, losing 2 on the play, make it second down 12. By the way, one of the quarterbacks we've seen quite a bit of lately, Jarrett Pound, another freshman from Seneca High School in Erie, missing tonight's game with a concussion. So we don't know how long he might be out. Here is Vormelker back. Vormelker looking, going to throw it out here to Adam Tajudin at the 42-yard line. And the quick little receiver from the city of Pittsburgh gets a couple of yards. Let's see where they're going to put it down. They're only going to put it down at the 39.
They called it incomplete.
Oh, they called it incomplete. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't
didn't contain or didn't control the football.
Yeah, didn't control it as he went to the ground.
Right. So the incomplete pass makes it third, isn't it third down? Yeah, third and 10.
Third and about 13.
Okay. Jake Vormelker in the gun, straight back, gets some late pressure and throws short of Tajudin at the 40 of CMU, and that's going to set up a 4th down and 12, and the Tomcats are going to send out the punt unit, led, of course, by Dylan Squires.
We keep talking about Ronnie Howard this night, but Alex Hervadis last weekend had single game career bests with 7 catches for 100 yards.
Yeah, he had a real nice week down at Waynesburg last Saturday. You have to like him as a possession receiver. I think he's been an improving player all year. Here's the kick by Squires. It's a little short, but it's going to take a Thiel bounce, and it's going to be picked up by the return man, and running with that football up across the 40 to the 41-yard line is that Tommy Mansfield, I believe? I think it was. Tommy Mansfield, a freshman wide receiver, took that kick, and they're going to officially put the ball down right at the 40-yard line. Or are they?
Yep.
They are. Just getting a new football.
Nick Black in on the tackle for Thiel.
Okay. On special teams. So Carnegie Mellon comes out once again, and they have Alex Klein at quarterback. And Klein is going to give that ball off to his tailback, who crosses the 40 to the 42. And, of course, we're being tested here by lots of new people, are we not, Ed?
That's actually a new guy. That's Andrew Nickel, who's the quarterback now, number 14.
Oh, they've got, 14 instead of 15.
Yep, and it looks like right now the tail is 34.
34? Well, that would be Nick Lee. Nick Lee out of Natick, Massachusetts, up near Boston town. All right, Nickel going to pitch to his tailback, and the Bostonian is going to be down at about the 40-yard line.
Elkin on the tackle.
So it's 3rd and 10 now for Carnegie Mellon on its own 40-yard line. Clock is at the 7:22 mark of the 4th period. 3rd and 10. And let's see what kind of an arm Andrew Nickel has, the sophomore from Wadsworth, Illinois. He takes the snap. He's going to call his own number, and he's cutting forward for about 5 yards up to the 44, setting up a 4th down and actually about 6. So we'll see if CMU will punt, and it looks like they are sending the punt unit out on the field.
Shane Russell with the tackle for the Tomcats.
Okay, Shane Russell, who started out this year as a linebacker, but now I believe is playing DN. All right, in to punt is Tyler Coleman. And deep to receive is Cody Dinger, I believe. Cody Dinger in single safety, back at about the 23-yard line. And do we have a timeout on the field?
Timeout,
we do.
Thiel.
And I think with Thiel taking a time, we'll take a timeout for this message on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to Lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to Thiel.edu.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College, Tomcat football. News Talk 790, WPIC.
Hugh Renner and Ed Topolewski back at Alumni Stadium, 6:29 remaining in the football game. CMU leading Thiel 66-19, and Carnegie Mellon is going to punt the football with Tyler Coleman out on the field, and now they're sending a partner back for Cody Dinger, and it's Adam Tajudin, and it's going to sail out of bounds on Tajudin's side of the field. Let's see where they're going to say it went out of bounds, up close to the 20 at about the 19-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Thiel Tomcat football on the 19. We want to thank Ed Topolewski for pinch hitting tonight for Don Achenbaum. I didn't think it would be anything but a seamless transition because he's not giving me the facial that would indicate he agrees with me, but I think it's gone pretty doggone well, Mr. Topolewski.
We get through it.
You're more than getting through it, believe me. All right, here is the give, and getting up a bit of a head of steam across the 20, up to the 23 on the handoff from Vormelker who was that? Was that Daly?
I think it was
Grant Seister. Grant Seister, the ball carrier. So Seister gets 3. It's 2nd and 7.
And Mascaro of Carnegie Mellon brings up 2nd down, Tomcats.
Thompson wide left. Ronnie Howard wide right for Thiel. Seister, the single setback. And here is Vormelker rolling, evades a tackler back at the 15, and throws just out of the reach of Ryan Rowland up at the 27-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Thiel.
Just a little off the mark.
But Ryan Rowland's had a good night catching the football. Rowland comes over to the sideline to get the play from the bench, and the play clock is down to 8 seconds, so we can't have a long count here. Get them lined up and get that ball snapped. It's down to 2-1, and he just gets it off, and Rowland is going to, Vormelker's going to try to get away, but he can't from the on-rushing defensive line. He actually gets it back to the original start of this series at the 20, but it's technically a loss of about 4, and it's going to be 4th down, and Dylan Squires will come out to punt the football. Now, give them the football at the, actually they put the football down at the 18-yard line. So Squires will stand on his 2 to take this snap.
Squires back to punt for the Tomcats. Altamonte and Mansfield back to receive.
It's a low snap, but he gets it and gets a line drive end-over-end kick that's going to take a Thiel bounce across the 40 to the 35 and roll dead at about the 33-yard line. So no return on that one, and CMU with 4:39 left will get the ball, and we would imagine will keep the ball on the ground to try to get this clock to continue to run to its eventual 3 zeros. Tomcat defense has a few new faces out there, especially on the front line. And Andrew Nickel, I believe, is still the quarterback. Looks like he might have a new running back in. And it's given to him up to the 30-yard line. And it looks like the ball was toted by Devin Cortez, a sophomore from Orlando, Florida. This is truly a national football team, folks. Carnegie Mellon has always attracted students from all parts of the USA and other countries around the world, and this is no exception. Here's the pitch to Cortez, and he gets across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line, where he was tracked down by one of the Tomcats, and looks like a new Cody Wagner. Yes. Dalton Hewitt was in the area as well. And it's a gain, making it 3rd and 1 now for CMU at the 42-yard line with 3:40 remaining in this football game.
Sean Siebert and Joe Krim are a couple of the new guys in for the Tomcats on the D-line.
Nickel going to give it off to Cortez, and he is in the open. 40, 35, 30. He's getting those little legs moving inside the 10, and he's in for a touchdown. So that kid comes off the bench cold, and Devin Cortez has himself a touchdown. And how far was that touchdown run?
I believe it was 58 yards.
58 yards for Devin Cortez. Wow. He's a short, stocky back at 5'8", 175, and he was picking him up and moving him down the field. Wondered if he could make it the whole way, but he did. All right, the backup kicker, Jake Gutwine, is in, and the kick is up. And he's pretty good, too. The kick is through the uprights, time out on the field. It is now Carnegie Mellon 73 and Thiel 19 on 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or Thiel.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
3:23 remaining in the football game. 73-19 is your score. Carnegie Mellon will kick off. Renna sends it end over end down to Rob Thompson, picks it up after a bobble at the 15 and gets across the 20 to about the 25, where Thiel will have the ball 1st and 10. We've seen a lot of different players here in the second half. And, of course, Thiel came in with a serious situation, Ed, on its offensive line. They were mixing and matching like crazy to get 5 guys to go out there and answer the bell. And at times they played very well in the first half. But it's been a tough situation starting up front. So Jake Vormelker is your quarterback, and he's going to settle in under center. It looks like, is that Nick Black, I think, in the football game? Yeah, I think Nick Black is in there, and Nick gets the handoff across the 25, gets up to about the 29 with a forward lean, setting up second down.
Yeah, that was
about 6.
That was Nick Black.
Yep.
You got a lot of new players coming in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need a scorecard to find out who's in the football game.
See, Tyshawn Franklin is in at wide receiver.
Okay, and did I just see
also Colton
Martin come off the field? Cody Signs. It would have been Cody Signs. There are 2 number 11s. Okay. But Nick Black is your tailback. And Vormelker's going to do the quick pitch to Black, and Black gets the corner and can't get away from the safety man who came up at the 35 2.5-yard line to bring them down about 2 yards shy of the first down. Clock runs with 2:18 left.
Jelani Parrish from Cincinnati, Ohio, in on the tackle. You going to the game tomorrow?
I'll be there. Absolutely. Yep. Big football game in Pittsburgh tomorrow. Finally have the first team at the skill positions. We'll see how it works out. All right, Vormelker under center. Nick Black, the lone setback with 3 wides. Black again has a big hole and takes advantage of it, crosses the 40 and gets up to the 43. You know, he's a very instinctive runner, and you can tell he's been, as we've said before, very well coached as he gets that first down at the 140 mark. They move the chains. 1st and 10 Thiel at the 43-yard line. Cody Dinger is in the ball game at 1 wide, and we see another new number out there for Thiel, out wide to the right. That looks like Colton Rossi. Ronnie Howard in motion, and the play is whistled down by the linesman, and it looks like we had a false start on Thiel. Stops the clock at the 1:16 mark and marches the football back 5 yards to the 38.
It looks like Cam Neal, the guy you were telling me about before the game, who switched the O-line.
Yeah, he's in at left tackle.
He's in there at left tackle.
Well, he's a big one. I'll tell you, he's about, 250. And he was a big defensive lineman, but he played both ways at Slippery Rock and excelled in both. So he probably has a future there. Vormelker airs it out, and there was double coverage. Was that ball caught on a deflection? Well, they're going to say it wasn't. Rossi, I think, thinks it was, or David Pugh maybe it was, who thought he had a deflection, but Ronnie Howard was set to pull it in, Ed, and the safety came flying up and knocked it away, but they said it was an incomplete pass.
And then Colton Rossi almost got his hands under it.
Yeah.
We've already seen 2 of those today.
Yeah. That would have been a Franco Harris type return, not with nearly the drama, though. All right, Vormelker in the gun. He's going to roll to the right, going to stop, cut back against the grain, and find yardage. Nice little decision there by the quarterback. Crosses the 40 to the 45 as the clock runs to 35 seconds remaining in the football game. And it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for Thiel at that point. Do we have time for one more play? I wouldn't think we'd have time for more than one. By the way, looking down on the sidelines, see Aaron Mason on crutches. Young man with a knee injury, we would presume.
It looks like an ankle, actually.
Is it an ankle? Okay, I stand corrected. Okay. Vormelker gets the snap with 8 seconds left, rolls right, throws intended for his receiver out there, and that was Colton Rossi, incomplete. Stopping the clock with 0.5 of a second left. So, we're going to have one more play. Or are we? No, we're not. The clock runs to its end. So this game is over, and it's a second half the Cats would like to forget, obviously. They were right in it after 2 periods. They lose big. The final score, Carnegie Mellon 73 and Thiel 19. We'll take our final break and be back with a look at the final statistics and scoring plays that count on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
You are listening to News Talk 790 WPIC, Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus station sponsored by the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, a premier senior living residence.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College, Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Ed Topoleski tonight back at Alumni Stadium. It's been a tough second half and turned into a tough night on Halloween night for the Thiel Tomcats. After a very competitive game at halftime where they were only trailing 24-13, it turned into a 73-19 blowout for Carnegie Mellon. And we're certainly not going to run down all the scoring plays because with so much scoring it becomes irrelevant. But Ed Topoleski, you have the stat sheet in front of you. Give us the highlights.
Well, Sam Banger led Carnegie Mellon on the ground with 166 yards on 24 carries. He scored 3 touchdowns. For Thiel, Ryan Radke was the leading rusher, 60 yards on 12 carries. He had 1 touchdown on the ground. Passing, Andrew Herron, 7 completions. Brian Jangro, 7 completions as well. Herron with 2 TDs. Jangro with 1 TD. Ryan Radke completed 17 of 24 passes for the Tomcats for 238 yards. He threw 2 touchdown passes. Tackles, Fitzmaurice for Carnegie Mellon had 6. For Thiel, Stephine led with 9, and Elk had 8 tackles. I know it didn't go very well in the second half, but to be honest with you, I was encouraged with what I saw in the first half, and I think that the Tomcats have, a little something that they can build upon, the last 2 weeks of this.
Well, the thing is, the kids came out here and played hard in the first half against a very good football team, playing with predominantly freshman ball players, and I know that Kurt Reiser is very pleased with this young group, and he feels that the young group is hanging together, and that's important, but they just got bowled over here with the relentless pressure that this CMU offense, I think, put on the defense, and they just got worn down and blown out, and that's about all you can say, and it's a tough loss, but hey, they'll bounce back this week and do their best to come back and show a representative effort, I'm sure, next week down at Washington, PA against W&J. And we do want to remind our listeners, Don Achenbaugh and I will have coverage for you beginning at 1:30 p.m. on News Talk 790 WPIC with a kickoff. We'll have the Countdown to Kickoff show at 1 o'clock. Well, Ed, thanks so much for filling in. We'll be glad to have Dawn back next week, but not that we're glad to see you go, because you did a fine job covering for Dawn here tonight, and anytime we need you to cover, I think you're the best guy out of the bullpen I know this side of Mark Melanson. How about that?
Well, I appreciate you having me.
Well, enjoyed, as always, having you with us. Ed, of course, is the Sports Information Director here at Thiel, and he and his assistant, Cyril Parham, do a great job, and we thank them. I want to thank Aaron Byro back at the 747 at 2030 Pine Hollow Boulevard in Hermitage, running the controls for us, doing a great job as he has all year on night broadcasts. This is our last night game of the year, and Aaron, we enjoyed having you as part of our team. We want to thank Bob Greenberg, the, of course, sales manager, sports director, do everything guy at 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7, making these broadcasts possible. Also, thanks to Tim Loomis for joining us at halftime for a great discussion. And as always, we thank thank Jack Leipheimer, the soon-to-be retiring director of athletics, for all of his support in making these broadcasts possible. Thanks also to Mark Fisher, Carnegie Mellon Sports Information Director, for giving us some good information. So, until we join you next week from W&J for the Thiel, Washington, and Jefferson game, airtime at 1 o'clock, kickoff at 1:30. This is Hugh Ringer saying goodbye from Alumni Stadium at Stover Field in Greenville on Halloween night, and there were no treats for the Tomcats administered by the Tartans of CMU as Carnegie Mellon rolls over Thiel to the tune of 73-19. And you heard it right here on your source for the Thiel Tomcats all season long. News Talk 790 WPIC. Good night, everybody.
Thiel College Tomcat football has been brought to you by
1, 2, 3, 3.
Ciance's Motel, Restaurant, and Lounge. UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Greenville Orthopedic Association. Greenville Moose Family Center, number 276. SCP Group, located in Sharon. Online at scpgroup.net for more information. Anderson Coach and Travel. Visit them online at goanderson.com. Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel athletic programs since 1990. First National Bank, the home for all your financial solutions. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. The Gallery Grill and the Greens of Greenville. Visit them online at greensofgreenville.com. ABI Fresh, proud food service provider for Thiel College. Partners ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Biddle & Company. Visit Biddle & Company online at biddle-co.com. And Ilsco Extrusions Incorporated. Ilsco has operated one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Today's game has been produced by Aaron Byro and Dave Winters. Today's executive producer is Bob Greenberg. Our game announcers were Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh. Thanks for listening to Thiel Tomcat Football. WPIC will now return to our regularly scheduled program.